That's a surprise. Well...
Yeah, so we're back.
You can't stop doing but.
So we are back in
Yeah,
the
you got-
live, and
Picture
we
on
left
video.
off at a crucial point, but we have to rewind time to back in Ignia, where you guys to when you guys are
Fuck.
making your way to the oasis where the supposed worldly bloom was said to be. So you guys are checking
Flower
out.
hunting.
Is there anything you guys want to do?
Working on my spell.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm not talking to anybody, but I'm working on my spell.
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got shit.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, you guys eventually make it to this oasis. And you look around. You know for a fact that usually there's some people around here. From the outside of this big oasis that is densely covered in plants and vegetation, there's no one around.
Mm.
Sus.
You guys get off of your mount and such, and you look around at the scene before you. How do you approach this?
You're gonna
Hard
look
look to
around.
Nevu. Hard look to Nevu because she's the one who knows what the fuck we're looking for.
Gonna just start looking for flower.
Okay, so you're just walking up and looking. All right.
Do you have
What
you
does this flower
described
look
it?
like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting to that. I'm just saying this is what you're doing. Oh shit, I forgot to invite Josh to the fucking Roll20.
Fucking
Oh no!
good
I'm gonna be honest, I
job.
don't even have that open.
I have it open.
Hold
I don't
on.
have it set up on the laptop yet.
We're gonna
Oh,
have
wait.
combat probably.
Well,
You know what? That's fair.
I know, but I just realized, like, if there's ever any combat happening, like
Next thing you know, the pine tree or the
someone draw this
the
flower.
palm trees. You
the
mean?
palm
First
trees.
fucking
Yeah, the
go.
palm tree starts talking. I am no tree. I am an ant. She's
It's
like,
like
yeah,
Wizard
okay,
of Oz,
fuck
they can
off.
throw shit at us.
You just start beating coconuts at us, and I have to torch the fucking place.
Oh my god.
You're a
And
Burn it down.
is ent not a fancy word for triple?
Yeah.
Tree. Hi, fuck.
It basically is. Anyway, here's the link.
Tree.
Tree
Treebeard.
people? Triple.
Yeah, tree people.
Anyway,
Triple.
Tree people.
Makes me think of Treebeard.
I'm trying to think. Like it was, I can't remember. It's like Gipple or something like that. I'm trying to think of how to do that voice.
Just fucking tell us what the flower looks like.
I know. Hold on. You guys trek through this dense tropical area, and eventually you get to the shore of the oasis. Halfway across, you see some stamped down plants, but in the center of these stamped down things, you see this like sapling size, like maybe like a very small sapling size flower. It has this.
Jesus.
It's not like big. It's like maybe this big, like what you would get from a.
It's a
book.
big fucking flower.
It's like half a sunflower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big flower.
Yeah, half.
That's like a toddler-sized flower.
Yeah. The stem of it looks almost like silvery wood as it like kind of gnarls and curls up. It has like curling vines as they attach to these almost platinum silvery leaves. And then the bloom of it looks like a burst of color with these 5 petals that look almost like a lily. And it looks like it's ever shifting in colors like an iridescent white.
I'm sketching it in my book.
It has 3, I forget what they're called. Ian?
The pistils?
Yeah, the pistils, thank you. It has 3 pistils.
Or is it the stamen? I don't know. The
One of
penis of the flower.
One of the 2.
The dongs.
And it just gently blows in the gentle breeze by the shoreline.
I'm gonna turn to Nevu and just go, so what do we need this flower for?
Another thing to note, there's a lot of rocks in the area. Like, next to you guys after you walk out along the shore as well, there's like a lot of rocks of different sizes and shapes. Like, all the way around this oasis.
So, Nevu's very eloquent and thought out answer is druid things.
Ooh, like what?
You hear a sigh from Wilhelm.
Come on, like a plant stuff.
Yeah, but like what? What kind of druid things?
One of my fellow druids is researching them, and they tasked me with grabbing any I find.
Ooh, so what do these do?
I do not fucking know.
Let's find out.
Wilhelm softly face palms.
I mean, you know the base information of like what they are.
Well, yeah, they're flowers.
What-
Probably connected to the world itself in some way, considering they're called worldly blooms.
They're a hybrid between the world tree and a flower.
Cool. Great that we're picking this. Anyways.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, allow me to pluck the world tree.
It's not. It's
The
not
world
the
tree's
world.
baby.
It's a hybrid, but
It's like a chihuahua. It's like breeding a Great Dane and a chihuahua.
Ugh.
Oh,
The
yeah.
abomination.
Anyway.
I'm imagining a very small skull.
Anyway. So. I assume you. Do you guys go left or right on the oasis?
is there a difference between the two?
Really?
They're
Is
equal.
there?
They're equal distance.
Cool. Straight ahead.
You can't go through the water.
He was gonna fly over the water.
Why can't I go through the
Alright.
water?
So you're going across to the water.
Gonna sit down and play with the rocks.
Make an
that sounds
investigation
fun.
check for me, real quick. Is it?
Yeah. How deep's that?
Wait, me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Oh.
Fuck,
You're playing
alright.
with the
Does my
rocks.
Does my passive of 18 notice anything?
You're not really.
That is a
Passive.
13.
That's what
13.
passive is for.
I know, but I'm just saying. With passive.
Wait, perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Okay, then yeah, 13.
13. You're looking at these rocks. The one you're holding currently, it kind of looks weird. Like, it's smooth on some edges around, and then it just looks like it's been broken off in other areas. And it's just really peculiar how it is.
Uh-oh.
Scale from 1 to 10, how interesting is this rock?
To a concerning degree.
mic test.
Hello, Bren.
You gonna pocket it?
You're not looking
Wait,
at
are you
this.
just fucking yoinking it out of his hands and putting it in your pocket?
No, he asked if you are yoinking it.
Oh, okay, I heard I'm yoinking it.
No, I asked you gonna pocket it.
Okay.
Jerking off.
Wait, so scale from 1 to 10, how interesting is this?
I'd say like it's a 8 with concerning level.
What the fuck kind of description is that?
That's why I'm waiting for my passive of 18 to be described, because apparently...
You look.
Okay, I get. You
You
go
alright.
first.
Yeah, but for Nico, you look around for a bit and you notice like there's some areas where something big has trampled through, like to and from this oasis. You look down, there's like hoof prints, like you could probably assume maybe like cattle or maybe some sort of horse.
I don't want to fight the Lord
But
of the
they
Mountains.
seem to be pretty like consistent in size, so it might be the same creature. Whatever is here.
Can I make some sort of check?
Make a investigation check.
Investigation? Oh, fuck yes. Gunter, help me. You're a lion?
Or XD.
Oh, that's an 18, either way.
18. You're investigating it and it's weird. You know, like the difference between like
Shut up!
if this video would stop playing over and over again, I need you to pause. It's being a bitch.
Ain't that always the case?
Anyway, and then you look at it more and you like, you know, the difference between like differences in like how heavy a footstep could be. These are a lot heavier than they should be for a creature.
What does the hoof print look like?
Almost like a cow's hoof print.
It's a fat fucking cow.
Oh,
It's a really fat cow.
I have a bad
Wait a
feeling
minute,
about
cow.
this. I have a very bad
God.
feeling about this.
All
Guys,
right.
look at
Tell me
this!
we're gonna-
Look at this rock
So-
I found!
Nico, I think we're sharing a brain length. A wavelength here.
Yeah, I have a very bad feeling about this. Hey, Crystal,
Yeah.
me being a wizard, if this cow was per se made of metal, would it
Yeah.
fit the depressions?
Yeah, you know, if it was a fire-breathing metal cow.
No,
Okay,
not
but
fire.
Okay.
I think
anyway,
it's a lot
point of-
more interesting if we're fighting Paul Bunyan.
Make an Arcana check, but I have to go to this real quick.
Is this thing a fucking Gorgon?
Can you please
That's what I'm checking.
stop? Hold on. One at a time. Point of
Yes.
order. So who said what?
I mean, I'm
I know
asking the same
Nedu's
question.
flying across the water. Fucking who? What else is everyone doing? I know Izzy's sitting down playing with the rock. Wilhelm's looking at the tracks. What's everyone else doing?
I'm
I'm
walking
sticking with
straight
Wilhelm.
across.
All right,
through the
make an
water.
athletics check for me. You're not raging, so straight.
Oh, is it like we have to swim this? I figured it was like
It's
a
deep
pond.
water.
Yeah.
It's an oasis. It's not a
The
pond.
only reason Nedu doesn't have to make a check is because
Swim
Nedu can
across.
Fine,
fly.
I'll do it anyways.
Oases don't have to be deep.
This
They
one
can
is.
still be wadeable.
I mean, if it's an
Okay.
oasis that doesn't go away even when there's not rain for a while, it probably means it's over a natural spring, which tends to be pretty deep.
Mhm.
Deep or
Fine,
not,
I'll
you
take
can
my
still
feet to look.
swim over it.
Hold on.
I'm pretty
No.
sure we can check his
Feel-
score.
I feel like Rook is just like
That's a
walking.
nat one.
He's walking along the.
Did you
I
see
am.
that one?
I am. I can't swim apparently.
Just takes one step in and then immediately sinks.
Yeah, I'm walking across.
I've
I
never
guess.
seen him again.
Hold.
Gets pulled down.
Hold on.
I got
Like Looney
I got it.
Tunes.
Hello.
I got a 26.
Okay, I'll get to that in a second. What else is everyone doing? So Rook's trying to swim. I'm going to get to that in a second too.
That's what.
No, I will
I'm
walk.
I'm
Yeah, there
sticking
we
with
go.
Wilhelm.
Okay, Alita's with Wilhelm. What's Kit Kat and such doing?
Give Kit Kat just a second. Kit Kat needs to look at his spells.
I'm just asking if you're staying, if you're moving around, what?
Kit's going to try to cross, but he's going to cast Water Walk.
Okay.
Okay.
You're walking across the water.
You could have just walked around.
There's literally a clear path there. We don't have to go
Fuck
through the
that.
water. Rook just is.
Why waste a spell?
Oh,
my
shut
God.
the fuck up!
Anyway,
I did.
Everyone else is going that way.
Anyway,
Everyone has one brain cell.
Wilhelm has all of them, apparently.
anyway.
No,
I
Nedu
have
has
zero.
Alitra has some. It's just that they all go away when she sees orange juice.
I thought we were trying to cross the water.
No, you're just exploring the
One
area.
person went in the water.
2 people. Technically.
Nebu is flying over it because I'm assuming the flower's on the other side.
Is he just playing with rocks? And probably going to skip
Yeah.
some rocks. That's all he's doing. He has one brain cell.
Rolls in that
maybe.
one to skip rocks, hits Nevu, knocks her out. She falls into the oasis and drowns.
He fucking dies. You have to make a new character. Oh my god.
I'd make a barbarian monk that only punches.
If I'm able
Kit
to, I'm
Kat's
gonna
try
have
to
Dex.
Go with Nebu.
Okay, so
Alright.
one, I need to go catch my fucking breath because of that. Thanks.
I warned you.
2, I'm getting water.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I'm fucking sound sensitive.
I do.
Thanks.
I said I was
Didn't hear
gonna play a
anything.
loud noise to do. Christ. Anyway.
I had Groovy muted.
Cool.
I didn't hear
Anyway.
anything, and I don't have Groovy
Dex,
muted.
what are you doing? Are you going around through? Discord just crashed on me.
the old man.
Oh no.
Well-
The fucking thing paused the recording for a while, so I'm pissed.
Oh!
Just recapping on what just happened. I think it paused at the point with the Gorgon because it started glitching the fuck out on my computer. Just got
I
away from
tamed the Gorgon.
You tamed
It's
the Gorgon.
mine.
You got the Whirly Bloom. We got back. We got information. Yada 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 yada.
Nevu's horny.
did manage
What
to
else is
throw it.
new?
Yeah, and now more information about Sparrow. And
Yes,
about the gray.
I will wait, and I'm just going to be like, if there's any other details you wish to share, there is no recorded information of the gray. For my own sake, I would appreciate anything you have to share.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but it's not the
Enthusiasm.
most lighthearted. Yeah, thank you. Lighthearted topic to talk about, but I'm doing this voice makes my voice.
Yeah, I feel your pain. I feel your
But it's so
pain
fun. I was like,
when I have to go.
Oh my god, you love doing it so much!
I do, but it hurts if I keep doing it.
Sparrow looks around. Are there people nearby?
There's like two, three other people, but it's not like crowded. They're like a good distance away, so if you talk about it, it's like they're not going to care.
Sparrow sort of rubs his temple and he looks up and he asks, "Have you heard of?" And he kind of like he like closes his eyes and like he furrows his brows and tries as he's trying to get the name to his head, and he opens it. The unrelenting.
The what?
Have I?
No.
Have I heard of that?
No.
I'm just gonna 9.
That's interesting.
I'm writing it down. The unrelenting.
I don't know how much Sparrow knows about Oh, actually, damn, this is a backstory that, okay, or just the information too. Okay, Sparrow sort of like he's trying to get the information together in his head, and he's like, with the rise of the cults, necromantic magic was a bit of the focus of the time. And one cult, and like Sparrow's like fidgeting a lot with his nails, and he's kind of like he's deeply digging his nail into his thumb to the point where it's like cutting into it a little bit.
Here, hold on. I cast Find Familiar and I turn Gunter into a cat and I put him in his lap, pet him. It helps.
Sparrow nods at Will. That's
Helm.
hard. Wilhelm. Sparrow like nods at Wilhelm. There's a bit of there's a little bit of a light of gratitude in his eyes as he strokes the feline.
Feline.
He's stroking the cat.
It's just it is the fluffiest cat I can think of. It is like a, I don't know, what's the fluffiest cat?
Ragdolls are pretty dang
Yeah.
fluffy.
Ragdoll.
Yes, it's a black ragdoll. Oh.
And Sparrow sort of smiles at the cat a little bit and he's like, the simple joys of life. So he kind of he sighs a little bit. Sometimes a being, a deity, one body. Look at your hands, your fingers, your nails. What if each part of your body was one big whole of one force, one thing? That's what this cult was trying to do. Trying to sew in one piece of this one whole. The unrelenting. The cult tried to summon the first pillar. And Sparrow goes quiet and like for like a couple seconds, and like he as he sort of like he's petting the cat. It's literally this cat that's helping him like say this, which I love.
Look, Wilhelm has autism, and he fidgets.
Oh my gosh, that's
Cat's help.
He's really thankful. He's really thankful for that. He continues. Thankfully, this ritual was averted, and thankfully those facets of this force of lawlessness, deviousness, thankfully the door was closed before it entered our world. But hatred remains. The cult remains. And
Sorry. Can Dex interrupt them?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry, I'm confused. They were trying to fill people's, like, every cell in someone's body with, like, a divine power?
I'm sorry. I'm using quite colorful arcane language.
Uh-huh.
No. Think of a metaphor. Like... Sparrow's trying to think metaphor.
Wilhelm will speak up and go, he was saying they're summoning pieces of something.
Yeah, but is pieces of what? Is it like a god? Pieces of...
From what he said, it sounded like a deity, this unrelenting.
I don't know what he is, what they are, but I know that there are fragments stirring. Can Sparrow try and do like, can I have Sparrow do a check to see if he can recall any specific information?
All right, go for it. Make a intelligence check.
Is it history or arcana or religion?
Just history.
Okay. Oh, I am. Oh, okay. Well, I made the page in a different. Okay, well, I got a 6.
God damn it!
You think and think and think. You can't think of any specific details. However, I do want to clarify some things real quick. What they were trying to do was something. They believe they were trying to summon something called what you told me was the name of the being, the pillar, the first pillar. You didn't learn till later what this being was connected to exactly.
Sparrow wants to say the name of the being so bad, but like literally, it's like trying to get like barbed wire out of his throat.
Yeah, I will say you would be able to tell who the thing, what the thing is bonded, what is bond to you is called. It's just that's the only name that you got, the unrelenting, that is connected to the thing bonded to you. If that makes more sense.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say that Sparrow is definitely trying to, like, Sparrow wants to tell you, but he doesn't want to tell you.
Wilhelm doesn't push for anything. He's just writing down what you say.
Please, I have experience with these sort of cultish happenings in what we call the Grey. I believe I can be of assistance, but I only ask for one thing.
Sure, what is it?
Well, I wish to seek a way to save my soul from damnation. And Sparrow's like he's like clasping onto the massive right whale. Right now, I'm gonna say he puts on a mannequin later for like utility's sake, but right now it's just like a dress that he's holding on to. Just like a beautiful bridal dress. I am bound to something, and I wish to be unbound. And I
Well, we have a cleric. I point to Kit Kat, and then I go, we also have a paladin who will be joining us soon enough.
There is a very wry smile on Sparrow's face, and he looks at you, and like the same sensation as if you could like fall into the abyss of how he just looks at you, and he says, "Yes."
My boy's a virgin sacrifice to
So
the volcano god.
Works.
In a way, you may call it a divorce, even. That I wish to seek.
I mean, we can certainly help. Right now we're looking for artifacts. We found 2, and these weird gemide things keep telling us that there's another one.
What do they look like?
Yeah. They just look like eyes made out of gemstone.
That's very familiar to you.
I see. And you talk of these artifacts. What can you tell me about them?
Well, I slap my fat book on the table.
And Nevu takes out her fan.
Mm-hmm.
Our ancestors supposedly had these artifacts, and we found them. And well, I mean, I think, yeah, they both talk to us. Mine's missing pieces of it, however.
But what will you do with them? Why?
I look through my notes. I basically tell him all the prophecies of, like, there's the evil ruby one that's chained behind a door, and the chains are getting weaker, and we're supposed to find these artifacts to stop it.
Chains to the door.
And
This connects to that title you were talking about that you learned from your mentor in your dreams.
I also tell him about the robed fire genasi who stole the evil artifact, the spear.
No correlation. You don't recognize that exactly.
But I'll also fill him in on what the fuck has happened since he fell asleep.
Yeah, that's probably a big history dump that lasts a couple hours. But eventually
I'm basically I'm filling him in, you know, the Empire showed up out of nowhere, killed Valentinian royalty, took over, and now they're just slowly spreading. And they're not great.
While this is happening, Nevu is going to attempt to politely flirt with the centaur, like in a "I'm actually interested in you" kind of way.
And apparently not in this fucking conversation.
And Nevu's going to like just disconnect from the conversation and be like, "Pussy."
Alright, so you're spending some time with the centaur lady as she's trying to work, and she talks to you at the bar.
Yes.
Like, not the kind of like I'm trying to pull you away from your work, but like whenever she stops by, it's a few little like comments.
Yeah, you're probably.
I will ask. I will ask Sparrow if he's ever talked to a gem-eyed individual and what color it was.
A gem-eyed individual. And, like, his face, the expression on his face, like, there's a little bit of, like, sort of, like, almost like a warmth. Like, it's kind of like, like, hearing those words is kind of like drinking a nice, I don't know, like a nice toasty cup of coffee. It's just very, like, something
comforting.
warm. Yeah, exactly. And he furrows his brow and he's like, "What, Sparrow? How?" I believe so. They're called Gemites. A question mark. That sounded like
No,
a
it's you
statement.
know that's how you describe them, but you don't know what they're called.
Okay.
I don't expert.
How do they appear to you?
Just a vague humanoid-ish figure, and then eyes made out of gemstone.
Does this match the description of what Sparrow has seen in his dreams?
Yeah, you know that this correlates to what you talk to in your dreams. You know exactly what gemstone it is, so.
Why, you know these things. I've had the pleasure of being acquainted with one myself. In fact, she taught me many things as I dreamed.
Okay, do you know which one it was?
Can Sparrow recall the name?
You know that the gemstone correlated to it is. You just know what gemstone it's correlated to. You don't know the name.
What gemstone is it?
Pyrope.
Aha!
Damn it, I thought it was amethyst.
I was guessing onyx.
I forgot onyx was one of them.
Lamethyst, and welcome to the Jamethyst.
The Jamethyst. I can imagine Rook is just hardcore dissociating from this conversation.
He's
I
like
feel-
so
I
uninvested.
mean, I'm sorry to do all the talking, but like,
Don't be.
this is kind of my shtick.
And Nevu is disinterested.
Mhm.
I'm basically talking to Doc Martin about what happened since he time traveled in the DeLorean.
Sparrow sort of like he's like very interested in how, like, he asks like how you know about like all these Gemites, and you know what
I open my fucking book and I show him all the notes and the prophecies that each of them have told us.
Yeah.
My, it seems that through some means we are bounded by fate.
I mean, I point to the line where it says the stuff about an ally in the temple.
Well, I assume that would be me.
It says you'll guide us to an artifact. Maybe you need to get your memory back, like recharged.
Mickey finishes eating. She's like, well, let me read the description real quick. She looks over. It's like,
I slide the book over with all my notes in
she
it.
kind of like feels it over, and you see she could feel her touch is super sensitive, so she's tracing over the words and reading it that way, so she could feel that ink against the paper.
The book could also. I could also just have my other book read it to her if she really wanted.
She's fine. It takes her a minute. She's like, oh, that's a discrepancy. Once you'll find the next one. And from what I've been told, I know how to guide you to your next clues, which we'll do later, as I see you need some rest.
Also, the rest of our group has yet to return.
Yes, but it is still within the temple, so you can still see it. But you will definitely need to show the rest of your group, but it'd be at least a nice
At this
start.
point, there is very much some people jumping out of a broken window.
Is this when is the time where I phone call them?
You phone call them like
I think they call you.
Yeah, you get the phone call right about now actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, phone call time.
So Opal fills me in. Do I make another check with the The robots?
No, this was the moment when you made the first check.
Okay. I'm gonna think on that. I do. You know, it's the whole relay what the fuck they did. They have him, and they're gonna be here tomorrow?
In a few days. Like, 3 at most.
Okay.
They only took him a day to get there!
Wait, what's the first it? What was the first check?
I said a couple... No, when you guys split off, it took a couple of days for you guys to reach your different destinations.
They went through the city we were in.
Yeah, it was a day's travel because I remember
was a day.
we were making a joke where by the time you guys get there, we were going to be fucking dead.
Yeah, it was a day. Because we didn't split off. They split off when I went to the temple, and they continued through the city to the border.
Let me
Where
check
the
the map real quick because I might have said it wrong.
Oh,
I mean, that's what you said.
Mistakes happen.
Because you said the fort is like on the border or the city fort.
Pulling the map. Gilspec's thing is there, but I said that you were like directly south because you were at. Okay, let me do some markings. All right.
Hey man, I'm just repeating what you told us.
I know, but either it was a misheard or I misspoke.
Imagine a city that
No.
took a day to travel through from end to end.
Yeah. But it's around this area, like where you guys split off. The temple is here in this area because I said you were south. This is where Dalafast is. The border of Delphic's here. That's like 3 days travel at least, of consistent all-day travel except for nighttime rest. It's a decent gap.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll just tell them they'll be here in a few days, and... Yeah, and I'll say, I don't know, he's... Basically, Wilhelm's like, I know those fucking constructs, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, there hasn't been a formal introduction, so Sparrow kind of looks at each of you, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I don't think we've done an introduction. May I please know what I have the pleasure." I don't know the saying. I can't put the saying together.
Who I have the pleasure of meeting?
Boom! There we go.
I'm like, I'm Wilhelm D. Kenneth.
Wilhelm.
Close enough.
That's the one. Rook.
And you are a wielder of arcane magics?
I've studied a bit. The cat you're petting is my familiar.
What's her name? It's a good one. Oh! Before we tangent into cat conversation.
You got the rest of the group.
Yes, you as well. Yes. Hello.
Who's
Yes,
this to?
you. Who is you?
My name is what? No.
This is Wilhelm. This is Will Hick.
Will
This is
Jack,
Willie.
Will
This is Will him and Will her.
We call this one Wilbur.
Dex.
What did you say?
My name is Dex.
Dex, well, it's a pleasure. As he pulls out to like sort of like grab your hand, his hand's like ice, rigid cold.
Oh, would you like mittens?
They're not for me.
Oh,
really
gloves?
Gloves.
Gloves. No, my hands will be fine, thank you.
Okay. I need a new crocheting project, so if you ever need anything, feel free to ask.
I'm gonna look over the neighbor and go, and hold on. I think she understands one of my languages.
Sylvan.
I don't speak Sylvan. I speak Elvish. Does neighbor speak Elvish?
Nope.
Does she speak Celestial?
She speaks Abyssal, Per native tongue, common, druidic, and sylvan.
Fuck! Okay, I'm just saying common. Nevu! Quit window shopping! Introduce yourself.
She, like, as soon as Wilhelm says Nevu, she, like, turns over and does the cat thing where their paw is raised, ready to strike. Like, she's leaning back, got the arm up, my name is Nevu.
The centaur lady. The centaur lady chuckles.
I am a druid. I am
Druid magic.
a fang of nature.
But the pleasure's mine. I heard in my dreams that druidic magic affects forces of nature, does it not?
Indeed it does.
Well, I'm thinking about the lightning strikes.
It's like an obviously dumb question, but like magic is different for Sparrow now.
I think we've established that, considering he said necromantic magic was like the big thing people were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, druids probably weren't too popular.
No, unless they were spore druids.
Nevu is not a fan of the necromancy.
Oh yeah.
Wilhelm has like necromancy magic scars.
Even like spore druids are like it's a part of the life cycle, so you can't go forever.
Yeah, but
Name would probably not enjoy like the constant aura that like emanates, like the uncomfy. There's like an comfy like
uncomfortable.
Just a yeah, uncomfortable. That's a better word.
I assume I can feel it a bit.
Oh yeah.
Like, remembers finger of death. Ah.
Yeah, but then you still need to get the name of the Neko, the half-orc, and the...
He already gave his name.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, Rook gave his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you just need the Neko, and the Tiefling.
Sparrow just does gives them polite greetings.
Yeah.
It's just like pleasure. Takes their hand if they gives their hand out to shake.
Yeah. Miki introduced herself, and she, like, with a little difficulty because she is blind, extends her hand out and
Wilhelm,
shakes it.
like, nudging her hand in the right direction.
Yeah.
Sparrow grabs their hand and shakes it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just gives a go. Just another good old. It's a pleasure. The pleasure's mine.
Mm-hmm. Ben.
Kit Kat. He says, "My name is Kit Kat Sinjin. It's nice to meet you. Can I like check you out?"
I beg your pardon.
Mom looks at Kit Kat like, phrasing?
Like, can I give you like a checkup?
Oh, medically. Wilhelm's like, cool. I feel like Wilhelm and Dex both thought the same thing.
Yeah, Miki is like pause for a moment and kind of gave like a...
She puts a finger up and puts it down.
No. Miki was like, gave like an indirect look, like she missed where Kit Kat is, but it's like general area. It's just like, it gave like the blink thing of like...
She's like fucking Stevie Wonder.
Sparrow sort of like he bounced it in his mind and he considered and he's like, well, if it will bring you any comfort to do so, then by all means.
Please, not in my bar, please.
I was gonna wait.
Look.
He's not going to turn and cough.
Look, there's some weird fucking people in this town sometimes.
I like hold up my holy symbol, point to Kit Kat. It's like, come on.
Look, I'm on my own business.
Okay, so Wilhelm goes, turn around.
It gestures to the other customers who are now looking at you with a strange look. Like there's like a pair of grandmas in the corner, just like they were playing like cards or something, and they just like look over.
Okay,
like,
Wilhelm's gonna look and goes, "What? You want to check up too?"
Can we maybe just abide by their wishes, please?
I never said I was going to do it here.
We weren't.
So you are a doctor?
Sorry for the trouble.
I'm a cleric.
A cleric. Channel of holy magic. It is an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, divine magic is a thing. Although one of the love gods broke the gate.
Not
Like
my
a-
love god, though. That was Vary's love god.
And my love god.
Yeah, your love god.
I believe there will be a lot of interesting stories to sit. You said.
Oh, we have plenty.
My goodness.
You'll get to see. I'm gonna relay him on what the fuck the other group is supposed, like, what they did. I'll be like, yeah, and that's normal. That's a normal day.
Well, does sound quite lively, I will say. And I will also say that it's a pleasure to sit among greatness. Someone who can wield divine magic, druid magic, arcane magic, or someone who could crochet. You're all quite talented individuals.
He just looks over at Rook. Someone can hit things very hard. Oh my god, that was great. Hey, if I try to do that shit, it'd be bad. That's a skill.
I mean, crocheting is just a lot of repetition of the same motions.
No, it's not.
Don't shit on crochet.
I mean, like, simple
Crochet,
learning
that's knitting.
crochet.
Simple line, yeah, but then there's like if you're getting into lace work.
Well, that's
Oh,
fucking
God.
lace.
Okay,
Lace is complicated
artistry.
as fuck.
But like that's
Creativity.
crochet.
Alrighty.
Let's
Yeah.
crochet.
Just gonna tell him, yeah, we have a bard. Wait till you meet him.
Oh, you're gonna love Izzy.
We also.
I'm gonna have to give his.
Oh,
They're
wait,
a harpy.
Never mind.
That is
I
racist.
forgot that it was racist. I didn't mean to be racist, but I was.
I think that would be the equivalent of calling you a bug, and I think that'd be bad.
I wouldn't mind being called a bug. Unless you called me a pest. That would be annoying.
No, well, there you go.
You can call most people a pest.
You know
Yeah.
what? Fair.
It's always about context, honestly. For
Oh, I am gonna warn Miki about the part where the fucking prophecy where apparently the Oracle drowns. That much.
No,
yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't hear that.
yeah,
Wait,
Oh,
you
that's
didn't hear
right.
that though.
I didn't hear that
You don't
part.
know that.
yeah.
But
Dex,
Dex is
warn
going
them.
to ask if. By the way, do you know how to swim?
I was gonna look over at Dex.
Yes, I can
What?
swim. Okay, I can swim all right.
Cool. Just double checking. You seem like you would enjoy swimming.
I'm inciting.
All right, inside check.
Saison, you're literally licking his butthole.
I'm inciting.
I got a 15.
15. All right. Who else is inciting?
Can I insight
That's a
Suzanne?
3. I don't know shit.
You're not here.
I don't
Give
think
me
you
a
can
second,
incite the
I'm
cat.
That
I'm going to
Do I have
incite
to
you
do
well.
deception?
Please
You're
do.
not-
There's a
you're
chance
not
you're rolling
direct-
that
You're
one.
not directly lying.
We're just trying to get the vibe
Yeah.
of why the hell.
Yeah.
It's like, why is that something you'd ask out of the blue?
Yeah. So what?
When we're in a desert.
All right. So it. Who got what?
Mavu got a filthy 20.
All right.
I got a 15. Rook got a 3.
3. No.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right. That's a normal ass question. As for Wilhelm and Navu, something's off about it. You can describe it a little more. In.
Like withheld information, or just they know something and they aren't saying it.
Let me think this through. They seem like they're trying to figure something out. and it has to do with perhaps something they might know. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna look like,
I only ask because it's a desert, so like I don't know what like they teach people when they grow up here. But like, did you grow up here? Is this like your home? Like I don't want to assume things because like if I assume things like I'm not judging if you don't know how to swim. I was just like curious.
Dex, honey, take a breath. 1, 2, 3.
Wilhelm looks out of wind.
Yeah, just Dex with me. 1, 2, 3.
What are we doing? Why are we counting?
Take a breath.
I'm actually at
She's
like
doing a
5 and
breathing
7
exercise.
on my- Oh, okay.
With me, all right.
So like,
take 1, 2, 3 breaths in. 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Take a breath for 3 seconds.
Three breaths at a time.
Wilhelm just puts his head on the table. Just poof.
She snickers like, no. Take a breath for 3 seconds with me. 1, 2, 3.
Do I need to cast calm emotions?
No, I think it's fine.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath for 3 seconds. 4, 5, 6.
For how long? Okay.
Just 3 seconds.
And then
Can I let go of it now?
And then let your breath out for 3 seconds. 8, 9, 10. Just
doesn't add up.
Okay. Look at me.
Just explain your point, please.
Take a breath.
Please.
Just take a breath. Just do. As I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just breathe in, hold it, and then out with the in tangents of 3.
Did I do something wrong? Why are we counting?
You're freaking out.
I'm gonna do my magic math.
She sighs and she's just like, just copy what I do. And she takes a deep breath in for 3 seconds, holds that breath for 3 seconds, and then exhales out for 3 seconds. Do that a couple more times.
Okay, how long are we gonna do this?
For just a few more times till you react. For a few more times. Good God. For a few more times until you relax.
Okay.
This is me when I have a panic attack.
Yeah, just Dex having a time, just making everything confusing. Yeah.
This is why Wilhelm's making a spell, which is actually more confusing than what this is, but to him it's less complicated.
Well, it's basically like this. It's like comparing interpreting a dance to math. Math is simple enough where you understand, like, okay, this does this does this, adding those together makes this.
Yeah.
But you do that.
I just look over.
Yeah, but eventually you do relax, Dex, and then she's like, okay.
Okay.
What are you going on about?
Well, I just was wanting to make small talk. I've trouble talking to people, and new person, and like you seem nice enough and like a little trustworthy, and like if I'm being honest, I don't know if I really trust mannequin dude.
Make a deception check.
No mannequin.
Make a deception check so hard. Bryce.
No offense taken.
Normal?
Yeah.
There you go. Ah.
That's an 8, so everybody knows they're lying.
So poorly.
Cool.
Oh, that too.
Wilhelm just looks over at Miki and goes, they just want to know if you lived here. Please, God, just answer the question.
Yeah. No, I don't. I've always been moving around my whole life. I never really had parents, so I just kind of stuck with my caravan.
Mood. Oh, I didn't get a caravan.
Dex, mood!
Alright.
Anyway, we should probably rest for the night. I'll show you guys the murals tomorrow that might help you. But yeah, she's gonna make her way to the bar, and she's gonna pay for her room. She heads up.
I'm gonna put the clock and put up the bubble in my room.
Yeah,
with
it's a gold per room, so
I'll get a room.
Did I embarrass myself trying to socialize?
No. You're about as good at it as I am. I'd say you're probably better than me.
Uh,
I feel like Wilhelm
Thanks.
needs to roll a deception check.
He's not even joking, though. He thinks she's better than he is.
Yeah, it's not a deception check.
Hey.
If this man could stay in the house with his magic book all day, he would.
That's gonna grab Sparrow and take him to whatever room that he got.
Is Kit Kat a wed person?
A what person?
Wed.
Wed, married.
Someone else?
Are you married?
No.
Okay. Sparrow relaxes as
Does he have wedding trauma?
He's afraid of married people. Ridephobia.
Hold on, let me look up. I want to see if this is an actual phobia.
I bet you it is.
I'm curious how many people there are.
I'm afraid of married people.
I'm afraid of commitment.
Honestly, I'm just afraid of straights.
I'm now thinking.
Fucking weird breed.
There's a name for the phobia of marriage or commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gamophobia.
What is it?
Gamophobia. There's not one for married
Crystal, why do you know
people.
that? For people who are married.
Because it's Gino's phobia. Gino's afraid of married people.
Also, before
my head hurts.
Sparrow will have, for no reason, flaunted the beauty of the dress to you all.
Okay.
Uneven dress.
Wilhelm looks at it.
Titty slipping out.
Titty slipping.
These flowing veils that fall like marble silk. Feast your eye. But
He's looking at it. Wilhelm looks up and goes, "Is this your wife's?"
Rook is kind of had vague memories.
Sparrow cranes his neck towards Wilhelm. She's my bride.
Okay.
Cool.
Wilhelm's writing that down in the book.
Knew it.
Nevu is now scared of this man.
Wilhelm is not scared of him, but he's like, okay, dead wife.
Yeah,
He's
you're
gonna-
going to need to give more. Sparrow, you could tell. You need to give more context.
Is she alive?
Puts a hand on his shoulder. She's gone, buddy.
She's not gonna fuck you, pal.
I just look up at Sparrow. Is she around?
She's right here.
Yeah. Very much so. She's very much alive. Just as I was very much dead.
Because
So, wait, is she in a sarcophagus alive, but the second you open it, she dies?
Or are you saying she's a ghost and she's following you around?
Dex is just gonna slowly back away.
Is she a zombie?
Let's all call it everyone. I will see you in the morning. And Sparrow just turns.
Okay. He doesn't even say anything.
Wait, no, I need to give you a checkup.
Oh,
he's in your room.
No, we're still downstairs.
Right. I'm sorry, I did that before we went up.
Yeah,
So
well,
right now, check out
Wilhelm's just saying he's staying in your room anyway.
Okay, so he's gone now? Or...
Yeah, he's gone.
Because we're basically just gonna put 3 and 3. We're gonna do 3 people in one room, 3 people in the other room.
I don't want to sound like I'm paranoid, but I don't really trust him.
I mean,
Kinda creeps me out.
if it's in, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here.
To be
What,
fair,
and
like
he's just
all
attracted to a dress?
To be fair, you all can tell that his mind's a little wonky, as he did just wake up from God knows how long of a rest.
He just kind of acts like a rich guy, really eccentric, don't understand him at all. Should probably be behind bars for, his own good.
After a minute,
Is
Kit
that
Kat's gonna
what
come back
rich,
down.
rich people do?
Is she looking at Wilhelm?
No, she's just staring off into space.
Okay.
After a minute, Kit Kat's gonna come back down. I don't assume anyone wants to be my assistant.
What would being assistant involve?
Giving me what I need, like handing me stuff, because I have a healer's kit, I have my stuff.
Not particularly.
No, if you don't mind, I'm going to attempt to get to know our lovely host more.
What was that? You volunteer?
Alright.
Pardon?
He's going back upstairs.
Kit Kat's just like, oh great, mom is horny.
Oh god. Anyway, you guys continue your night. Whatever conversation is between Kit Kat and Sparrow, you may do so now. How do you describe Sparrow's health and physique? Because he is making sure you're alright.
Sparrow he's just very cold, but otherwise, he's still very much human.
Kit Kat's gonna check his ears.
Yeah, he probably has some earwax,
Accumulated through all the thousands of years.
Yeah. Nah, that's
Bro,
just
you can make a candle out of that.
nah, that's just his bad habits from
He
his
can
time.
do the Shrek
Shrek
thing
style.
where
Yeah.
You can wax
I
that.
don't know, he's just very he just feels very very limp, but kind of sturdy. So you could tell that as you move him, it's almost as if a body's in rigor mortis, that sort of strength, but he could still move though.
Hey, so I've got the question.
Speak.
Are you undead?
By definition, no.
Okay.
By definition.
Just so for future reference, if I were to heal you, would you be hurt by it? Because there are some things that have undead qualities that aren't undead. But
No, please. I seek the radiant light that comes from your magic.
okay,
I seek the washing of my soul.
okay.
He looks a little like, please heal me, please. I will.
Just because I'm curious.
I seek your radiant light.
Kit Kat's going to cast a first level cure wounds on Sparrow.
I mean, you're at full health already, so you just kind of spent it. You feel refreshed. It feels nice to be healed.
It's as if my skin is being. Damn, what's the. My
Rejuvenated.
vocab just blanks out. Rejuvenated. It's like an intense heat. It's almost painful, but it goes away in a soothing, cooling sensation. Of my skin is my mind.
You're such a poet.
I would love to study you.
Oh my god.
Well, if you all have questions for me, I'm curious about you all as well.
Alright, what do you want to know?
Well, not future conversations. I wish to call tonight.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Arrow
there
leaves.
anything else you guys want to do?
I fucking love him.
Kit Kat's just fucking reeling.
Can we drown him instead?
Can we what? Can we what?
Drown him instead.
Why?
He's
He's
a
so
lovely
awesome
oracle.
Yeah, but
I like the oracle.
yeah, but
Fuck the Oracle.
yeah, but what do you
Sparrow
guys?
better.
What do you guys Oh, is anyone else having to do anything as you guys are settling in for the night?
Drink the night away. That's about it.
All right, make 3 con saves.
Hell yeah.
Girl.
I assume you drink like the strongest shit there.
Yeah, why not? How's that?
All right, what's your?
After the checkup, Cat's gonna go back down to the bar.
That's
and get some-
23 for the first one. Then a 14 and then a 19.
Let me check my thing real quick. You're hammered.
Nice.
Okay, so you from Buzz you get advantage on performance checks, charisma-based tool checks with instruments, disadvantage on persuasion and deception checks. You also your skin feels warmer than usual and the world starts to sway. You also have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and hammered, you are disoriented and cannot move more than 10 feet without changing direction or falling over.
Nice.
But yeah, so eventually you're just stumbling up and falling across the room and up the stairs and eventually crash into your door and then eventually get in and fall asleep on the floor.
Rook. Okay.
Anything else you guys want to do? Eden, do you have anything in particular you want to do?
Sorry. I had a bad idea and I had to write it. No. I'm gonna start crocheting a new item because I gave Wilhelm the thing I made. Did I promise someone else that I'd make something that I haven't made yet?
I don't know. Anyone?
Oh,
Yeah. But I'm just asking specifically if you want to do anything with Miki or anything like that.
Try to socialize?
Alright, you're gonna try to talk to her?
As best they fucking can.
Alright, you go up to her room door, you eventually find it, and you knock on it, and she's like, just a moment. Eventually she makes her way over and opens the door, looking your general area, is like, can I help you?
Hi. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Close the door.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Hold on, I do have to ask. Why did you ask about me swimming? Like, actually, I may be blind, but your voice gives you away way too much.
My voice? Is there... I was just... I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable. I have trouble with talking.
Dex, just spill it already.
So you're an oracle, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you say? Are you satisfied with your life?
I've had a lot of ups and downs. You're talking about my fate, aren't you?
Your fate? What about your fate?
Until the Oracle drowns. The lonely Oracle.
So it is you then?
She has a solemn smile and gives a slight nod. As much as I love to change my as much as I enjoy my visions, I've always seen that vision pop up many a time. Never changing, but always coming back.
I'm sorry, that must be very hard.
Come on, just spit it out. Don't mince words. Just say what you want to say.
I'll be honest. I don't quite know what to say. I'm sorry that I danced around the subject.
Well, you have good reason. You can't really tell them yet.
So wait, how much do you know then? Because there are a few things that kind of confuse me.
I know a lot of things, given my god. One of
Who's your god?
Well, the power I get, well, not my power. I get my power from my grandmother, but my god I worship is surprisingly one of the ones I've been guiding you, though of sapphire color. But so I know a good bit, given what she can tell me.
Okay. So there are like titles for each of us, right?
Yes.
Do you know whose title belongs to who?
I unfortunately was not told who was who. That is for you guys to figure out, unfortunately. I can answer some questions, but I can't answer all of them.
Is that like you do know, but like you can't tell us? Or is that the like nah.
Fate works mysterious ways.
So you can't tell us.
Most things I can't tell you, but you could still ask and
Can you guess what some of our titles are? Like if you had to make an estimate.
Well, that would be an estimate for me is the exact answer. You know that. I already know. I can't really say it.
Fine. Okay, so there's like artifacts. Does everyone have artifacts, or is it just like 2 people?
There are more artifacts than just the 2. One for each person correlating.
And the sorry, continue.
No, that was me just being.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I had a.
What is? Oh, you drank?
No, that was me, the DM, just being like bleh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because I had a little something in my throat. I was like, nope, that's not a right reflex.
He needs a little something to get through the day.
Christ. Anyway, continue on.
And are these like related to ancestors?
That's the only way that you're able to connect to them, no?
Okay. This might be a selfish question to ask. But I grew up not knowing who my parents are or if they're alive. But one question has always bugged me, which is, did they just look at me and then immediately disregard? Is that... I don't know if you're able to tell that. I guess that's not a prophecy so much as a history, but...
Well, I will tell you this, since I've seen many paths. When you will have to seek the answers, of course, but I feel like the outcome might be a lot more in your favor. So, if you really want to know, only one way to find out. Seek it out. And, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Oh, right. That reminds me of something else. So I'm being hunted down. Do you know if I'll have to, like, kill all my old assassin buddies, or like, how do you advise on how to escape?
I never really looked at that part. I've only been given what I've been given.
Valid. Yeah. Sorry. Ideas. Okay. Thank you. That's all.
All right.
Did you want to talk about non scary things?
Well, I was thinking about going to sleep, but
Oh,
one
right.
more thing
Yes.
though.
Yes.
You still have your choices. In the end, it's going to lead to a result, but I never said anything about things changing. But it just depends on.
Sorry.
If you
Repeat that from the start. Sorry.
There's one more thing I should give you advice before I sleep. I never said anything about you don't have a choice in what your fate is. You have and there is an end result. There always will be. You can't always defy certain strings. But it doesn't mean things can't be changed. It's just a matter of letting things be or doing something. Alright? And
Is there a way for us to prevent you from drowning?
It depends. What do you do? And she closes the door.
Oh, good night. Sorry, I'm still writing. Cool. Thanks.
And then you guys eventually bunkered down for the night and gained some rest. Sparrow, it's weird for you. You're still readjusting. Oh, is Josh here again, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was here. Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. It's weird to readjust to being able to sleep and wake up. So
Yeah, because there was like, he's like pacing around the bed, like he knows how to sleep in it, but he's just like, he's pacing around the bed. And, like, yeah, on the bed. No, he's pacing around the bed, and he's kind of like pressing down. He's like, oh, lovely, and like he's pushing down the spring. He's just like, before he settles down on top of it. Of course, with
it's like a cloud.
Yeah, it's a cloud, but made of cloth. Springy too.
Like a cloud?
Oh wait, I guess springs. I don't know the technological advancement of springs in beds. Is that a thing?
You know what?
You have a mannequin.
You know what Sparrow's voice?
Hold on.
You know what Sparrow's voice reminds me of?
What?
Discombobulate.
I wish I knew what that was from.
Let me get the fucking clip.
He's just evaluating.
Discombobulate.
God, amazing. Anyway,
Yeah, he sleeps. He goes to sleep.
Yeah, but you drift off to sleep and you wake up and you find yourself in that garden with the table set and ready for evening nip of tea that you've sat for it so long.
This is business as usual. As he sits there, he sort of just can he reach touch the florals and stuff?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, he just sort of lightly touching it, and he's just lightly brushing the petals and flowers between his fingers.
Fuck.
He's just stimming as he waits for the arrival of his host. Well, his guest. Either one.
Yeah.
Whatever is more appropriate.
You look back from touching the flowers, and there the figure is. Her gem eyes looking at you, her stone figure, sitting down in a chair across from you, her 6 arms, holding up with their fingers pressed together and looking to you.
And Sparrow does know them by name, right? Just their gem.
You know they're Pyro. You always called them Pyro.
Okay.
I never corrected you.
Pyro, always a pleasure to be in your company.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts pouring some tea for Pyro, before he pours himself one, and he just slides the cup over.
Yeah. Her lips don't move, but you hear her voice. I see that you finally reached the waking world.
I have, and it's a lot more different than I would have thought, but still quite the same at the same time. It's a really peculiar feeling.
The world ever so shifts, but there's always a sense of familiarity, even when things change, advance, adapt. But
That is quite true.
But
I
Why
believe
can't you get the normal one? Fuck.
But
Got trapped with it.
You son of a bitch.
So Sparrow listens to what if Pyro has any points to say.
Well,
He's like, "Speak, Pyro, for I will always listening
well,
to your words of comfort and knowledge."
she nods like, you've been waken up by the group that I told you that you must guide. You will know that with my teachings and lessons that you are meant to guide them. You may not wield the same connection as the heroes of yore had, but every student needs a good teacher. And though we are limited, save for our connection that has been forged over the millennia.
Rightly so, and it is our connection that you have saved me from the seas of despair.
Hmm.
And I always thank you for that.
She nods. I will say, when giving information about your predicament and us, be clear, take it one at a time. For you may also be confusing them with some acts. I know you must follow their vows, unfortunately. But you still need to make them understand that your predicament can cost you your life if you're not careful.
That is true. What?
Oh, I mega blanked out what I was gonna say. I'm so sorry.
alright.
Sparrow says, what was it Deadass gonna say? Sparrow sort of nods and he's like,
It's true, but it's proved to be a lot more difficult. Even the very darkness that's within my soul, it peeks out of my pores, my eyes, my breath.
A poet as always. Though that was usually a trend at the time. So I don't shun you for having that quirk.
It was our way to spend the time and entertain ourselves. When you're in a crumbling world, you do what you can to take your mind off the pain.
I know, and my sisters would know that very well. With her chains tighter on her than anything else.
what was the last part?
Especially with her chains being tighter on her than anyone else.
That is true. I must ask, as I stepped foot into the world, I don't feel... I don't know if I feel confident in guiding them. Should I follow where the wind takes me? Or should I just allow fate to let itself unwind, thread by thread?
There will be guidance from my sisters and I. And we are only able to give you so much information. I am thankfully at the end of the chain where it is loose enough where I am able to forge the most connection. But unfortunately with only one. But in time, you will figure out what you must do. But for now, you need to help the Bonder.
The Bonder. I will keep that in mind.
That one doesn't exactly trust you that much. But they need to learn. They need to learn to be stronger.
Well, from my predicament, she has many reasons to not trust me in the first place.
That is true. But that's why you need context. information.
I will do my best.
I know you will. But but we both expect each other to hold our end of the deals. You guide them, and I hope you guide them.
And in doing so, I will be able to free myself, will I?
Of course. God damn it, connection crashed again.
Run! It's not a theory. She said it. Go.
It's not even on the fucking list.
What?
So,
Okay, what was the last thing you heard before my thing?
remember, it just sounded like the final beat of a conversation before he disconnected. So
Yeah, it was so good.
Sparrow nods, and he does find it troubling because it is such a painful thing to try and give him the whole picture, because it's just so painful for him to try and like scrouge out his own history.
Yeah, she rests a hand on your shoulder. At least one of the 6 hands reach over and rest a hand. You will be fine. Pain will always hurt. But they will help you. Just take your time, but do not dally too much.
Sparrow nods solemnly, and he is able to put a like a responsive hand onto.
Yeah, you're able to move. You're able to do stuff.
Okay.
Do it.
Pyro puts his hand on her hand, and he nods solemnly.
Yeah.
Oh, I will do my best.
Good.
Your words comfort me.
Yeah.
She nods. You know where to find me. Now. May your dreams be protected by my guidance. So you may.
Meanwhile, us getting.
Sparrow nods as he closes his eyes, and he sort of allows himself to sort of drift into sort of the sleep of dreams.
Yeah, the feeling.
Meanwhile, we got us with the fucking gem eyes who talking goddamn riddles and one-word answers.
Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem. White actually talks like a normal person.
Yeah, too bad Izzy's shit at giving us information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
She was the worst person.
But you close your eyes and let your conscious go dip it into a deeper set, and you feel her hand disappear.
Yeah.
And you have restful dreams of your own design.
Thank God.
The morning.
There's a lot of just a lot of floral gardening.
You have a dream about clowns, Case.
No.
Okay.
Okay, but like for like
Yes, Circus Afro.
3 years, it was just the fucking Circus Afro bullshit.
God.
Circus Afro.
Circus
God.
Afro.
Anyway, you got eventually the morning comes.
Oh, I wanted to talk to Esther, maybe.
Oh, you want to do that?
Well, I don't want to take away because we have to wait like 3 days unless we're skipping.
Yeah, I was going to say the morning comes. You do. I was going to quick. You rest, and I assume you say like, "Hey, we want to wait for the rest of them." And she's like, "All right."
Yeah.
And then a couple days pass, about 4, because they needed the one more day to like rest from their heist before they started traveling.
I'll leave her this fucking part walk in.
Can I make a check for the robots? Because it's been like 3 days.
Make one more, because you are still.
I only got one.
Yeah.
Enough. You're a smart
To
boy.
be fair, you're also like processing the fact that you have this dude with you. You're working on a spell.
Yeah, but
you're working on many
working
things.
on a spell is what I do all the time.
Mhm.
I thought I would at least get one for each day.
You're a smart boy. You got this.
Oh, I don't need it.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I just got a nat 20.
That's what I'm talking about. What did I tell you?
It was, what is it? Just history?
Yeah.
That's a total of 28.
Yeah. You realize what those are, like around the day before they are supposed to arrive.
So like Wilhelm's just like drinking water, and then all of a sudden it's just just everywhere.
Yeah.
He's like, we are so fucking screwed.
Yeah, but here's the weird thing though. Why are they using old models? That's confusing you. First off.
Great, you cut out.
Yeah.
God
You'll never
damn it.
know.
Hello.
Crystal.
Hello.
Crystal's dead.
Hello.
She fucking died.
Crystal.
Hello?
You cut out. What were you saying?
I said,
please.
There's two things that do concern you though. One, they're using older models. Two, this is not normal for Empire shit to do. Either he did something wrong, or either he did something very minor, or they're targeting him for some reason, trying to keep it subtle.
He fucked up big time, jabroni.
Yeah.
That's my brother.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
There's the contradiction of he either did something minor, because they wouldn't just send this, or they're trying to throw something off with these strange models that not a lot of people get to see.
Okay. Well, I was just like, oh, fuck.
It's like, and here's the thing: you're sitting at the bar and you were doing this, and you look up as you like go for a fuck, and you see the poor centaur woman covered in spit in water.
I'm pressed to digitate her.
She kind of just blinks. It's like, all right, I'll just keep away from you for caution. Like jokingly, jokingly. It's definitely just trying to lighten the mood a little bit.
You guys just see Wilhelm run outside and go, Hans, guard.
Yeah, and he just.
So he's on guard duty. I mean, he'll know who the party is because I told him not to attack.
Yeah. Meanwhile, however,
can I say I got a saddle for him?
Yeah, you probably. Got
Meanwhile,
a saddle,
random passerby are getting.
No, you wouldn't do that. I would extrapolate.
Hold on. What's the intelligence score of the Gorgon?
I mean, I would give thorough commands.
It's a okay. Hold on. Let me.
He's got a 2. It's a 2. I'll make sure he doesn't attack passerbyers.
Yeah, okay. So you just say guard as in just like keep an eye out. And every once in a while, a lot, you hear like just this huff of just not
scaring people off.
It's basically scaring people off. But then when you do get the chance, like you say, hold on, I'm sorry, hold on.
Yeah, I'll correct it. And would I have time to like get a saddle for him?
Yeah, I say it's about like 30 gold because this is a big fucker and also metal.
Yeah, I'll take 30 gold. That's fair.
Dex, and they could crochet one.
Not gonna lie,
it would rip.
I'm pretty sure it would rip, but also because it is metal against wool, it would just slide around constantly. You would be like a metronome, just like.
But yeah, during those. I'll say we don't have to do it because it's getting close to our cutoff time anyway.
Well, I have extended time tonight, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll do Esther sometime tonight.
All right. So that night, as you're settling down, you know that. They're getting close to arriving. You settle down and rest, and you enter, and you see Esther, sitting at a desk, much calmer, but she's reading over notes and such. She has. Like impossibly tall stacks of books next to her on either side. Like like in Ghost Pictures where they have like the really tall books.
It's like stacked to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
I'll walk up and be like, I have a Gorgon now.
She kind of looks up and is like, that fits the theme.
I stole it.
I figured.
I mean. Oh, actually, I'll draw the symbol, because I remember it. You recognize that?
Oops. No, unfortunately, There's way too many symbols for me to memorize. As much as I would love to be the infinite goddess of
This is
knowledge,
the god
like
of sim.
Ayun,
Well, it's not theirs anymore, and it attacked my companions, so fuck them.
Alright.
And one of said companions tried to fucking use into the wall.
It's also kind
anyway,
of...
Technically, it only attacked one.
The one that tried...
Technically.
To be fair, that one was also trying to flip it.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna-
technically it only hit one.
Was gonna attack Nebu.
It didn't.
It was gonna. If she
Didn't.
had flown.
But it didn't.
Do you wanna get rid of the petrifying bull that could be totally useful? Huh?
Are you asking me that question? That's not the discussion here.
Anyway.
I'm gonna be like, so did you dig anything up from the last time I talked to you?
Remind me again, because me, DM, has a lot of notes in mind right now.
Oh my...
Like,
I told her about the wolves. I told her about the assassins people. I think it was the wolves that fucking tipped her off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The flesh...
Yeah.
melded metal wolves.
Oh, yes, here, she grabs a textbook from, like, the bottom, and somehow she, like, pulls it cleanly, like Jenga style, and it just goes down, just, like, one cleanly, just boom. It's like, alright, so, and this is, like, it has, like, a lot of notes, like, you know, like, the little, like, note markers that you, like, stick in there? Yeah. She flips it through a couple of times, like, let's see, alright, here we go. This is caused by a ridiculously old spell that was experimented with back in ye old days.
What, like flesh to metal?
Kinda. It's not like how you have.
Fuck.
It's not exactly like that. It's they basically tried to experiment to enhance the durability and just the organism of whoever it was tested on. So it looks like metal fusion, yes, because that is part of the component, but it enhances them to depending on what you fuse them with. It was
wolves hit like a bitch.
Think of it as like mutating them to be a alpha version of their
That sounds unethical.
Oh, very much so. But you also have to keep in mind, this was also a time, unlike the Grey though, where instead of focus on necrotics, it was just trying to understand how to harness the magical prowess of the time. There was no set magic. There was no specialization or harnessing of specific magic types. There wasn't schools of abjuration or transmutation or anything.
It was just arcana.
It was just magic. And this was before it was truly harnessed. So basically, if you had magic, you don't know what it would have gotten. It's basically like wild magic sorcerers, but on crack.
Oh, gods.
Yeah. For those who were lucky enough to wield it without dying, and also possibly manage it enough, were lucky. And were very powerful. I was one of them. I am the thaumaturge, after all.
Okay, so it's an old spell somebody's experimenting with. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I have records of the Grey if you want to look.
That is appreciated. Think it up real quick. Think it up. Just think it up in a book form. Try it.
I just think of my notes in a book.
Yeah, and she weaves some symbols that you've never seen, and it just turns to a book and clatters on the table. Thank you. And she casts some magic before sending it off to a book section.
There is another thing. Did you write a symbol in the book that released some guy named Sparrow? Because I kind of did that.
You mean the man from the Grey? No, that was someone else who had gained access to my book. Not exactly a descendant, but someone who was able to access it enough to the point that he could add some things. Very strong mage. I could sense it.
Okay. That explains that. Okay, old magic. I described to her the constructs. The old ones.
I don't.
That would probably be around her time.
No, this would be around the time of when they first invaded. That's why I'm saying older
Oh.
model.
Yeah.
That was not from my time, being in the world.
Oh no, they're garbage. They don't compare to the Caneth models. The only thing is that
Well, they are older models, to be fair. You gotta keep that in mind. When was the last time you saw an
Yeah.
updated model of that?
none. We got rid of it. We scrapped it.
No. You are a Caneth, though. You have your own model. You've only seen
Oh.
this foreign one. Have you seen any
I've-
update versions?
No, I haven't. I've only seen the old ones.
Yeah. You've never seen
No. They are just old, and it makes me cringe when I look at them because they're clunky,
Mm-hmm.
and they only use electricity. They don't even charge their own cores. Their cores aren't even self-sustaining. They have to charge.
She nods. Yes, that is concerning enough, but...
Yeah, the Empire's using them, and apparently Izzy's brother got captured and tortured by some, so I have a lot of questions for that snake man.
Mm-hmm. Very well. However, I do want to bring up a concern. This spell. Whoever, especially since I know the source of who originally gave this kind of ability to be learned.
Who is that?
An old enemy of ours that we had to aid in sealing.
Are you talking about the one behind the chained door? The one who's leaking his magic into deep scions?
She nods. It's not just them, though. And from...
Was it that thing I found in that sword?
No.
Oh,
Similar energy, but no.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, I found the thing in the sword that said it was a minor chaos deity.
Yeah. Wrong deity. Those were basically your prototype gods that tried to rise but failed. Like Pseudo.
Ah!
But from my records of noticing patterns and such, he's been slowly getting power over time and making effects on many things, but he's getting strong enough to the point where he's starting to make a move. I don't know what he's doing, but somebody...
Do you have a name?
I mean,
Anything? Any titles?
You know it's a bad idea to say his true name, but he did recently
Yeah.
hear a name from your little guide.
The Unrelenting?
That's a title that won't cause issues, so...
Fuck me! Well, I'm gonna have to tell Sparrow that his friend is waking up.
That is not who he's directly bonded to, I will tell you that.
Do you know what he's bonded to? Because he's talking about a wife and holding an empty wedding dress, and I'm starting to think his wife is a ghost.
It's not exactly a ghost. You will get more information in time. I am pretty sure Pyrope will have that ship shaped, but you do have to keep in mind. You do have to keep in mind for this, though. This man has been asleep for
Eons.
many a millennia. He's also suffering a lot of trauma before he was sealed away.
Mood.
So, it may take some time, but at least it's not like trying to beat around the bush. It's more like retrieving repressed memory. You and I both know what that's like.
Yeah. Anyway, well, they're coming tomorrow, and I have a snake man to interrogate, and I have a gorgon to use if needed.
She nods. Good luck, and rest well. I'll be here as always.
Yeah, I just kind of go to sleep and kind of,
You also have a horny woman to keep away from orange juice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have given them the inn's name so they know where to find us.
Yeah. Does anyone else have anything they want to do?
Oh, I would have told Opal about what we did, so that way she can update the other group
Well, yeah,
of what happened.
that's probably what happened. So she would have done that. But is there anything else you guys want to do? Does Navy want to contact her ancestor, or does anyone want to do anything particular in these few days?
Think I'm good.
Okay. Kit Kat?
Nope.
Sparrow?
Yes.
I think we just take him on walks.
Yeah, I assume you're just recovering at this point.
Yeah, he's like, it's not that like it's not as it's fragmented, but it's like he's just making himself not think about it. But yeah, it's something you could sort of like talk things out over.
Yeah, got it. Dex?
Yeah, that was
Eden?
poorly worded there.
Eden would BRB.
Oh, okay. Jake? Does Navy want to do anything? Contact our ancestor or anything like that, or?
Navy.
I think Jake's done.
Oh.
He said he's good.
Said it.
Yeah.
Oh. I did not think it was in message form or not. Alright, but yeah, it's about midway. Oh, hi Ian. Is there anything you want to do in the 3 days of waiting? 3 or 4 days or so waiting? Alright. You do that. It takes about like 3 days.
I'm just working on my spell between other stuff.
Kit hat.
Sparrow's just vibing and staring out the window.
Did you just fucking say Kit Hat?
Yeah.
He did.
Amazing. Is that it?
Yeah. Also, when Wilhelm, Opal would have heard the tone when Wilhelm brought up Izzy's brother, not happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She definitely knows he figured something out, and he's not okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to go shopping? What are you shopping for exactly?
Did Dex just make him
just-
his hat?
They're just gonna look for one, more rations because we used a ration, and then also any interesting weapons they can find.
All right.
This is Dex, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Sparrow is going to like consider like what Pyro said, and he's going to Wonk. He's like, "You are going shopping?"
Hi.
Yes. Good morning. You are going shopping?
Yeah, I was just gonna go. So catch you later. Bye.
I was wondering if I may accompany you.
Oh, yeah, totally, yeah.
If that is all right with you, of course.
Yeah, no, of course. That's fine. Yeah. I wasn't going like fun shopping. It was like for weapons and rations. But like,
I'm gonna get
yeah.
up and I'm gonna go over there. You can treat me.
Wait, what?
You can treat me.
Wait. I think all the KDH
Who are you saying this to?
Dex.
You!
Roker's bullying Dex.
Treat you like what?
Buy me something.
Oh, I don't. I mean, do you need something?
Want to hit stuff harder?
You want to hit things hard? That sounds like a.
You're buying weapons, right?
If you want to hit things harder, then you should like work out.
You're buying weapons, right?
Yeah.
Great, I'm coming with.
Okay. Anyone else wanna come?
I wanna go.
Okay. Oh, here I made you a hat. It has little slots for your ears. If you don't have to wear it, I just get bored and make things.
I keep forgetting that Nekos have four ears.
Wait,
They just feel real good.
Nekos have 4 ears. They have the human ears and the cat ears.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, there is like the iteration where it like goes up all the way up to the top of the head, and then.
Ugh.
Oh, I like
My favorite kind of cat.
I like
Long
them.
ear cat.
Kit
Radar
Kat
cat.
on. I love it.
Should I insight check that?
I mean, I think they're being honest.
Up to you.
Dex will insight check because they have very low, whatever it's called.
Confidence.
Self-esteem.
Yes.
It's a nat 1. That means you would believe him.
hates it.
No, a nat 1 would mean they believe you.
Yeah.
He's not lying. He was saying that like, I love it. He's like,
Sorry, be right
Tearing
back.
up.
Sorry, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Awesome. Okay, let's go.
Get to that one.
he loves the hat.
The burning passion.
I'll go with, because I do need to, for the sake of, I think I need to buy more ink and paper, or I will be needing to soon, so I'll spend some gold to buy that.
We're leaving the horny one alone.
What?
No.
I don't want to be around that.
They'll be fucking in the.
Just like Hans peeks his head into the door, Wilhelm. No, you're too innocent, Hans. Your mental brain cannot handle this.
It just kind of.
It's now his child.
It kind of just snorts at you, just like.
Oh, I'm totally taking him around just so that way I can, see what the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
See if I need to like do any fixes or anything.
Mm-hmm. He looks fine. He's like maybe dinged up in little places, but it's like not affecting him. But you guys go shopping. What are you specifically looking for? Like, are you looking for a blacksmith shop or?
Meet them at the town. Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to blacksmith shop. All right. You make your way there, and you have your wide selection of general weapons. You got your axes, you got your swords.
I was thinking. Oh, I could get. Do they have like any long swords?
Yeah, they got long swords.
What are proficiencies on? Oh, a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Checking, because Crystal, you know what I'm thinking, but I have to wait till I get the feat to use it, so I'll wait.
I'm gonna look for a longsword.
All right.
You can use a longsword. You're a rogue.
I can do crossbow, hand, longsword, quarterstaff, rapier, short sword, and simple weapon.
Damn, sneak attack with a longsword.
I think it's elf weapon training. Yeah, I think it's a racial thing.
Oh shit! Can you get sneak attack on a longsword?
I think it has to be a finesse weapon.
It has to be finesse.
Oh, get a rapier.
I might have a rapier. I have a lot of weapons. They kind of collect weapons.
Nice.
Oh, and yarn.
Weapons made of yarn.
Oh no, I don't have a rapier.
Yeah, get that, because you'll do more damage with your sneak attack.
Okay. How much will it cost, Crystal?
The longsword?
No.
The rapier.
The rapier? 55 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, because then it's a D8 plus your Dex plus sneak attack.
Yeah.
It's way better than the longsword.
Let me just double check.
It's what Izzy has, I think.
What's the difference
Some
between
good old
the?
damage.
I'm so confused.
What? What are you confused about?
Oh, it has the cost written for the weapon. Okay. How much was it, Crystal?
How much is this?
Or do I do the D&D Beyond cost?
Because most of my stuff is off of like just gold, not really the silver and such. I bumped it up a bit, so I said 55.
55? Okay. 55. 55. And remove. Cool. How are ya?
Got a fancy dancing new sword.
They're also going to see if there's any interesting arrows for the crossbow.
Make an investigation check.
Where is my good friend? Les investigation. Oh, that's easy 12. I'm rolling so low.
Yeah, that was me during the beginning. I had to switch to my physical dice.
Yeah, I should, but math. But yeah, so that's a 12.
12. You just find some standard crossbow bolts, varying
Okay.
sizes for different types of crossbows.
Okay. Do they have any like not grenades, but like fun little explosives?
Firecracker.
Do you ask about it?
Yeah.
Wrong shop. You would need to go to the firearms. That's across town.
You can purchase gun.
Gun, you say?
A gun.
I love me some gun.
Gun proficiency.
Cool.
Gun.
Big gun?
Wizard with gun.
Actually, more I think on it, they could probably make some whatchamacallit, like ask for some empties from the bar and then anyways.
Yeah, I mean you would have to also use like an alchemy kit to make explosives, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you
I
have
can't just put alcohol in it and a fucking flaming rag and then just throw it?
now, a Molotov? Do you have ways to set shit on fire besides me?
Why do I need ways to set things on fire when I have you?
You know what I'm imagining? Just like in the middle of combat. Hold on, let me get my.
I have matches.
Let me. Yeah, I know.
They're
but you-
in our fucking
Yeah, no,
kit.
but here's the thing: you run out of matches, and you're like, hold on, grab his hand, and you just like pull a muscle or something. You go like.
Yeah, he just
Pull her hair.
snaps in the fire.
Yeah, just like getting him to just pull a
I
muscle.
think I have fire cantrips. I think I could do that.
Yeah, profuse
Let me
fist.
look. I have Magecraft. I've pressed it. Wait, can prestidigitation make fire? A shower of sparks that could light it.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have Firebolt yet. I am planning to get that.
But you said it's a harmless effect, right?
Yeah, I mean, sparks is sparks.
Yeah, but if it's supposed to be a harmless effect, it's just supposed to be visual, basically. And that's what I'm interpreting it as. Because if
I need to get fucking Roy. I need to get Roy Mustang ignition gloves. That's what I need.
But
I just realized how possible that is in D&D.
Mhm.
Making ignition gloves,
Yeah.
where you fire off firebolts by snapping.
Mhm.
Roy Mustang, let's go.
I could easily do that as well.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but you. What else are you guys buying?
Are we?
Rations.
I'd say to
From like a different place.
I'd say to
Okay.
get the amount that you need, I'd say like maybe 15 gold. for just like standard stuff. Like it's not
Be
good,
a few
but it's
days
not bad.
rations.
Yeah.
Is the entire party shopping? Sorry, I had to go for a second.
Yeah, I think pretty much all of us are because Wilhelm is the clock going. Hey, we need to go when they're here.
Okay, fair. Sparrow is going to buy, if possible. Wait, does Sparrow even have any money? Does the Sparrow have? Well,
I'd say you have like old currency, like it's a different design and such, but it's still like gold. So I'd say you like have like 450.
he also has.
I have 2,000.
He also was sent to rest with was a silver piece in his mouth.
So he has a single
Warrior
silver piece.
style.
Who the fuck just shoved a silver piece into his mouth?
Yeah, I am also curious.
A priest, I guess.
Hey, the gray era was a wild time.
Clearly.
It certainly was.
So you said 450 gold? You said, or 400? How much?
You have 450.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna look weird to everyone because it has it's a completely different design than what's on the coins of today.
Oh my God, Blue is right. D&D is the only world where you don't need to sacrifice a body and an arm to bring somebody back from the dead.
Yeah.
Just 1,000 gold.
Yeah, you need a diamond.
A body and an arm.
Yeah, but I'm just waiting to. Hello? 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 Oh, shit.
Please start DMing before they keep posting more glove sets.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said more glove sets coming your way.
Anyway,
I'm just gonna say.
Gloves in your area.
Can I say one more thing with Sparrow?
Yeah.
I'll start.
Yeah.
taking people in the
As
chat.
he's at the clerk, these visions of gloves fill his head with pain and despair. He's like, no, just kidding.
Anyway, so what else is being bought? Is Rook buying anything?
No, I'm broke.
Actually,
I'm surprised this topic didn't come up earlier when Dex said gloves.
Nah. Anyway, Anyway,
Just knowing.
but eventually you guys return back. The writing set?
Yeah, like quills, ink, paper.
10 gold, like for standard stuff. You're not getting anything super nice, so it's like.
Okay. Is there any like sort of outlandish books, like interesting books?
I have a porn book if you want.
A what book?
It's a smut book. I have it. Oh wait, no, I don't think you'll be able to read it.
It's in Talvin.
Why do you have a smut book?
I've always had a smut book.
What?
Yeah.
I told the story, the summary of the book. Yeah.
He has it.
Yeah.
Does Dex know that?
Wait,
yes!
Wait, someone
should.
Someone got I think
Kat has a copy in common.
Yeah,
Oh, Kit Kat does have the because Kit Kat wanted to read it, and Wilhelm's like, it's
He's
good,
read
right?
it.
Yeah,
He's read it.
it's good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you guys.
It's like Beauty and the Beast, but gayer.
Yeah.
You find out Barry wrote it? No, I'm kidding.
No, you.
No, it's the Bard lady.
Oh.
Yeah, but eventually, you guys return back, and by maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the rest of the group finally arrives.
Do I see Perve?
You see. Okay, how do you guys return? Like, does Izzy run up to the group or anything like that?
Okay, hold on. Are
You've got Izzy's brother
are they
draped
still,
over your
hold on, wait.
shoulders.
Are they still inside the tavern?
Yes.
Well, first of all, you see a Gorgon with a saddle on it.
Yeah, that's him.
Alethra kicks the door open. I need a drink.
No orange juice. You're allergic.
Something strong, please.
Something strong.
I point.
I think after I spell.
I point outside. I go, Alethra, that's mine.
And I'm going to fucking jump him. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get knocked over. I have like a fucking 13 strength.
Yeah, no, you get knocked over from the sheer
I mean, that's a
momentum.
higher strength than most wizards.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good for a wizard.
Yeah, I'm 13 in strength.
Yeah, all those books are
beefiest
good.
wizard I've ever been.
Ow!
How are you? How was your trip? Did you get hurt? You didn't get hurt, did you?
No! I didn't. Also, Opal told you what happened.
I was asleep. I did not hear.
Yes, also, to talk to your fucking brother.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Cause he fucked up, big time.
No, he got hurt, but he's okay now.
The Empire was involved, Izzy. I like get up.
Mm-hmm. You say this.
I guess if he's still clinging on me.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, as he's I'm
like,
meeting
Izzy,
up with Izzy, and Purve walks in. He's.
I just point to him and go, "You! We have to fucking talk."
I feel like this isn't as intimidating as you would have imagined.
No, because Izzy's on. I'm trying to like get him off. I'm like, Izzy, get off.
And just blinks down to the ground.
But yes, I'm like, you. I'm just pointing and I'm staring daggers at him.
Yeah. All I'm hearing is.
Does he just point to himself like the me?
No. Here's the thing. It keeps cutting off on my end where it's like
I've
you,
never done anything wrong.
and there's nothing else, and I'm like, and
Yeah, I said you. We the fucking talk.
he just looks over. He's like, all right.
I like Riker over the table and I get in his face. And like Gunter is like I think he'd be a he'd be I'll roll for it. Hold on.
Yeah. Also, I want you to keep in mind, like the center of the back's like, don't you dare start a fight. I will kick you out faster than anyone can buck you.
It will be verbal. I'm like glaring at. Is he taller than me?
How tall are you?
5'8".
Let me grab a sheet.
He's Izzy's height.
Oh,
Yeah.
then he's my height.
No, I mean Wilhelm is Izzy's height.
Oh.
Where's Purve? Here he is. Where's his height? He's like 5'9".
Oh, so he's an inch taller than me. I'm actually gonna look around and I'm gonna be like, you know what? Upstairs, in my room. Everyone, let's go.
No, upstairs, and then he stands like 2 steps higher.
No. I'm like leading everybody into my room, and then I'm gonna like, have Gunter stand outside the door.
Not gonna lie, there's like a moment in my head where it's like you're gonna cicada pin him, like in a corner.
No.
Tell me what you know.
But
So like it in his face.
It's so
we'll say.
Yeah, there's like 10 people in this room.
I'm basically So everybody gets in the room, I close the door, I lock it, and then I fucking like get in his face and I'm like, how much?
13 people.
Yes.
Oh, words.
There's space. So I get in his face and I go, how much of a fucking idiot are you?
Does this flare have a capacity?
You're fucking with the Empire, you reptile! And my shadow gets bigger.
I'm not fucking with them. I was just doing my fucking job. I wasn't interfering with their shit.
They wouldn't have grabbed you if you didn't do something. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was
Shadow gets bigger.
The only thing I fucking did was just do my job with just getting information, being a messenger for my fucking boss.
And what job is that? Who do you work for?
I work for the former emperor who is the representative of Northern Nizet. I am basically a diplomat.
They wouldn't have captured you if you didn't do something.
Or it's just because the Empire is wholly evil and they fucking suck.
They're not evil.
He's from Nizel. If he's an ambassador's messenger, or whatever the hell, they wouldn't have just taken him just because. Trust me, I know.
For all I fucking know, it could be someone who's just high up in the ranks and just has a vendetta against my family or some shit.
Or they've gotten worse.
I'm like glaring daggers at him. It's like I don't believe a fucking word he's saying.
He's keeping a cool composure. You're not. Are you making any sort of checks on him?
I want to roll. You know what? No, Gundar's not outside. He's in the room because I want him in here in case he's a wolf today.
All right.
A big wolf in this tiny room.
Oh my
with
god, we
13
have
other people?
shoulder people.
Yeah, it is tightly packed. Some of you are like sitting on the
Can
beds.
Dex leave? Dex is gonna leave. They're gonna sit outside.
Opal should probably go out too. She's big.
Yeah, no, Opal's gonna go out.
Okay.
This small, he can.
I'm not interested in this enough.
Okay, so the big people are leaving. I will make an insight check and Gundar will fucking help me.
Alright.
Because I feel like he's fucking lying, because like you said, there is a reason. Oh, Gunter. Oh, that's cocked! Please! Okay, thank God I have advantage. Oh, that teetered for a bit. Oh, still sucks! 14!
You fully believe him. He with his expression being cool and collected, he's just telling you what he knows. What he said and what he says seems true.
Seems true. I still don't trust him.
Knave was also gonna incite him.
Right.
Please, I suck at this!
You have a straight roll, so.
Please! Help me!
How's a 25?
Oh, thank God!
25? Alright. It's true about, like, his boss is the Emperor. He is doing his job. He is being a messenger. He seems to be straightforward on that part. He definitely wasn't meddling with anything Empire-wise, but there are a few details that are a bit of a discrepancy here and there.
Just give me,
You can't
give me a
tell which
signal.
ones, though.
Or help me! Be good cop!
But you do know, like, Wilhelm's looking for, is he interfering with the Empire? No.
He did something. Wait, former Emperor? The current Emperor?
Technically
'Cause
former, he's technically the former because Northern Nizel is under control of the Empire.
Okay, I'm writing notes.
If anything, it's like a title.
You're not telling all the truth.
Well, I'm like...
You're lying by lack of talking.
Omission.
Yeah, that's called a lie of fucking omission.
I know what it's called. Shut up! Don't do this to me right now.
Anyway, I just point at her and then point at him. Spill it! Now!
I can't say it, otherwise certain people will find themselves as a prying ear. It gives a look that you would find familiar. It's like, if I say something, there will be issues that I don't want to bring upon.
Hey, how about they give you a little secret? Yeah? Come here.
No.
Oh, no.
Don't start.
Oh dear.
Does a 16 hit him?
Yeah.
I headbutt him.
Ugh.
I just crack him in the head for 2 damage. I'm like, don't fucking talk to me about that shit.
He just gives a simple glare.
You dragged your own brother into this fucking bullshit.
I wouldn't have dragged him in if I knew they would go for him next if I didn't get saved, because they were so close to getting out who I so
Who?
The fucking robots that fucking were torturing me for the last couple months.
Yeah.
Well, clearly you're now a threat to all of our safety.
So why don't you just spill it? Because I already have enough on my plate, and we're already getting hunted by one other party. So spare me the theatrics before I get really pissed.
My
head's probably bleeding.
Yeah. he's going to show a mark on his arm. Is a mark that you could tell is definitely a form of a curse. You know it's a curse that it would instantly kill him if he said something.
I look at Izzy. You know your brother's cursed?
Did I know this?
No.
I don't think so.
Cool.
I motion for Kit Kat to come here because he's better with curses
Give
than
me a
I
minute.
am.
He pulls out his spell doc.
I need your roll. I need
You
your.
cast remove curse.
Yeah. What level?
The only level you can cast it at.
Third. It's third.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking just in case because it's been a bit.
It's third.
Roll off. Spellcasting modifier plus your.
Ooh. Ooh.
Just your wisdom modifier plus.
Yeah. You gotta roll d20 plus your wisdom.
Wait, so I don't get my. Alright.
It's not your perfect. It's like when I do dispel magic. You're rolling past the level of the curse, so roll high.
That's a 21.
Oh!
You see it start to unstitch for a bit, and then there's a shock of electricity that leaps from you and hits you in the face. You take... Hold on.
What the fuck?
Would I know, like, an Arcana check or something?
You take 45 damage.
Oh!
Shit.
Can I counterspell that?
No. You didn't expect it.
That doesn't seem like a spell.
And,
These got blasted.
and you watch as after it blasts, the curse reforms. I've tried that many a time. Doesn't work.
Gunther's, like, snarling at him.
How long have you had that for?
So unfortunate. A cursed soul.
About maybe a year. Happened after you left us.
Considered cutting the arm off?
It would just move to another part of my body.
How do you know that?
Because I've had an arcanist check it.
An arcanist? A good one? Or did you just fucking go to anybody who could sling a cantrip?
If I work for the former emperor, I actually have some decent resources.
Apparently you didn't use them or you wouldn't have been caught.
There's limitations to what my boss can do.
How'd you get that mark?
He shows the mark again, just like can't say.
Can you write things, or is it?
I can.
Is it just when you think?
I'm gonna look at Lee's still in the room, isn't he?
Yeah, Lee's still here.
I'm gonna look at it.
To me? I'm going to point at my earring.
What
Can you
did
think
say?
it to me? Can he think it to Izzy?
You really want to try this? All right, let's. I'm pretty sure it's going to be any information. They may have said say, but I'm pretty sure any thought of it would do it. And he's going to.
How about
let's just try it. Just who has? Does anyone? Oh, Ball, do you have the thing? She looks over. Is like, you mean the stupid item that I bought a long time ago that you said was useless? Yes, that one. Yeah. And she tosses it over, and then he hands it to you. Bone's like, stab this. If I start to convulse in pain, it's gonna keep me from falling all the way to death.
Adrenaline? Is this fucking adrenaline?
Do you look at it, Wilhelm?
I'm gonna look at it. Yeah.
From I could say from a passive arcana check, you could tell this is basically Death Ward. Just an arcane.
It's an arcane instrument to give him Death Ward, so he goes down to the smallest hair of health.
Yeah.
Won't kill him.
Where did you get that?
So a strawberry's not a berry, but a banana is a berry.
You gotta ask. You're gonna have to ask Opal this, but anyway, let's try this fucking shit.
Maybe not actually.
No, you brought this up.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, don't do this. I don't want you to get hurt.
You
Alright,
sure?
if he doesn't want to fucking do it. I look to Lee, though.
Yeah, Lee looks at you, he's like,
I go, do you fucking know he had that?
He shakes his head, no.
Like, peek my head out the door. Did you know he fucking had that?
You mean the mark? I just saw it.
Yes! Just close the door. Just cussing under my breath in Talvin, which Lether hears, this fucking shit. Like, I hate this.
By the way, you know that like slight chittering noises bugs make when things get close to them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nave was just kind of like passively making that noise.
Yeah. But,
Wilhelm's pissed. He goes,
You are getting too close to the personal bubble.
She makes it when she's angry. She's not happy right now.
Yeah.
She angry at me?
No! She's angry at this
For
person
once.
who now poses a very obvious threat to them.
Mm-hmm.
My head's bleeding. I like look at my forehead. I'm like, fuck. Anyway.
Nefu's gonna like wipe the blood off.
Yeah.
I'm just standing there.
Do I have any, like, marks from the fucking lightning to my face?
I mean, you know how when
Did
you
that
get
take the majority of your health?
Yeah.
Oh!
you know, like, you know the scorch marks you get from like being struck by lightning, where it looks like ash.
Oh, that was 45 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it basically
Yeah.
it's that
would've
on you
killed
right now.
Nefu.
They would have. How many hit points do you have?
45.
Damn.
Why do I have more than you?
Why do I have more than you?
My con mod is a +2.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that would have flat. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go. Well, technically, because of your whatever the fuck you did, I don't know what the hell you did. She knows that you're leaving out details. So clearly you did something to get their fucking attention.
he's gonna look over to her and she's gonna say, "Well, you seem very insightful. Well, you tell them what details I'm omitting and which ones are true."
I look to Nebu. I'm like vibrating. Like my shadow's like going up the wall on the ceiling. Like it's way bigger than it should be.
Bear was just looking up at the shadow, just like.
Is the door still open?
No, I closed it.
Damn it.
Nefu's
When
eye
the shadow
which
starts
is-
peeking out from under the door, tell me.
Everyone, roll me charisma.
No, you're gonna try to use that fucking bell on me.
Alright, charisma.
Not the ding dongs.
The ding dong.
What's the DC?
18.
I fail.
Charisma.
Just meets it.
I got 20.
I failed.
I got a 15.
I failed by fucking 4.
Purve 60. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
do
everyone
look at-
but Nevu and Purve calm their fucking ass down as a bell fucking echoes throughout the room.
Oh, hold on. I have to roll a charisma save for the fucking familiar, don't I?
It is freaking
Doesn't it go off of your emotions?
No, Gunter has his own personality.
yeah, did you aim for
That is true. Did you aim at Gunter or did you just aim for the people?
I am for the people.
yeah,
Oh, then no, he's still snarling.
Cool.
He's like, you know, the ears are pinned back, all of his fur is like up.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm supposed to be mad. Oh no, I know that I was mad. I know what it is he did.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of look at him.
Guys, let's just calm down for a second, please. Just take a breath. We can figure something out.
I am currently breathing as we speak. If I were not, I would be dying.
That is very true.
I just look at I like drag my hands down my face and like into my little cloth things that are my fake cheeks.
Mm-hmm. But Navy, are you gonna relay the details that's true and false?
Yeah.
Alright. So he's not lying. He didn't do anything to fuck with the Empire. He was just doing his job with delivering a message for something.
Okay.
But
So he probably did it just unwittingly.
Or
But-
it could be something else.
yeah, it could be.
My guess is that your boss is fucking with the Empire.
Nizel is a state of the Empire. If he is, he's being a foolish one. Considering the Wan T willingly agreed to become part of the amalgamation.
I mean, to be fair, when has the Empire ever trusted anyone? To be fair, they could be just trying to sniff out rats.
They wouldn't pick random.
They would choose someone that would know a lot.
They would. But if he's just a messenger, messengers aren't always privy to everything.
said
Unless he's lying about how important he is.
He said he's an ambassador. Did he not? That's...
He said he was a messenger and basically an ambassador.
Yeah. You would need to know a lot of context. A lot of negotiation. He may be delivering a message. So...
Yeah, trust me, I know how they work. I had Finger of Death casted on me for a year.
Yeah.
And that's the first time you've heard what happened to him and how long it was. Which is a big bad 9th level necromancy spell.
Wilhelm?
Finger of Death is 7th level.
Oh, 7th level, yeah.
Wilhelm?
What?
What the fuck?
I've told this story just in pieces. Anyway, it's not about my happenings and getting on their bad side. It's about him. And I make a gesture because I can't get mad. I don't know how long it lasts.
10 minutes, I think.
Let me take a looky look.
I think it's 10 minutes.
I think it's 10 minutes.
It's concentration up to a minute.
Oh, it only lasts a minute.
Yeah, I say around now as you're doing the gesture, it wears off.
The shadow immediately goes back to where it was. There we go. So, you can't tell us who gave you the mark. I could take some guesses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at Nevu and Alethra because they're tactful people. I'm like, how much you want to bet the Emperor put it on him?
Nevu's looking for any amount of reaction from him.
Roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Okay. Snowball, help me.
Get it.
Only
Please.
Nevu because
what's-
Nevu only said they were looking for a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Izzy's like, oh fuck, they're interrogating my bro. Izzy's learning.
27.
That is a nat 20.
Oh!
Oh fuck yeah!
All right.
Blue cheering for his brother to get outed.
Yeah, get fucked, Pyramid!
So,
I mean,
you look at him, he gets a amused twitch like you think it's the Emperor, great. But you can probably gauge someone pretty high up, someone much higher than him. Not the Emperor, but someone up there.
Jafar.
The Emperor.
I look at Izzy because I know Izzy's going to be the only one who shoots me straight. Who's higher than the Emperor? Your Wanty Emperor. Who's higher than him?
Yeah.
Crystal, who's higher than him?
Well, there's the Empire, of course, but I was saying pretty high up, not the Emperor, but still someone pretty high up. Like, you would know. We've talked about this. Nobility's pretty high up within the ranks, especially the ones within the.
The nobles.
The specific the nobles of the snake. The what's the fucking?
I feel like we're talking about.
What's the fucking?
Anathemas?
No. There's a specific class of.
Isn't there they're like the royalty nobles kind of deal?
Yeah.
If I remember.
I'm trying to remember the exact title.
Dukes, archdukes.
No.
Vassals.
They're in this region, what they're called.
Oh.
Oh, the families of the Eternal Snake. That's what they are.
Oh!
Okay.
Jormungandr! Fuck!
Yeah, they are
I-
basically the closest to the Emperor, and they have a lot of pull with the Emperor. They basically
Okay.
form a council with the Emperor.
So I'm gonna look at him, I'm gonna be like, who's as high as him? Or maybe a step lower.
Is he?
Sorry, I'm just thinking on how to phrase words.
Fair.
Every day of my life.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry, I can't fucking phrase words right now for some reason. I'm sorry. Yeah, he just fucking.
His world is shattering.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying it's a completely logical response when your character's world is being shattered because their brother has been keeping shit from him.
Yeah.
And he's cursed.
Yeah. That would be the royals. They're closer to the empire.
Nobles, not royals.
Sorry, I meant nobles.
Izzy's fucking shook. I'm gonna look to Lee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because Wilhelm's being bad cop. He's being Grand Inquisitor right now. He's gonna look at Lee.
There's no good
Do you know
cop
how
in
high
this
is-
situation.
Yeah, there's no good cop. Nevu's just my lie detector. I'm on a warpath.
Mm-hmm.
I told Blue this was gonna happen today.
Nevu's lie detector and probably also loaded gun.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Lee. You know how high his family is?
Frickin' him? He points to Purve?
Yes, the Viper.
He wasn't born into that family. He was a merchant's son. And then he just got the job.
Oh, that's news. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think so.
Izzy
We
said
know
he was
that
a
they're
merchant
merchant
son.
family.
He said he was a merchant family, but now he's part of a royals family.
No, he was hired to be an ambassador.
Okay, so that's getting somewhere.
Also, I like to imagine the leader is usually good cop to fucking Wilhelm's bad cop. The leader's just like, I'm just gonna play out.
He's on a path. She's never seen him this fit. I'm gonna look. I'm just like glaring at him. I'm like, you would think an ambassador, how high they are, would have many resources and know to cover their ass. But apparently, you don't. So either you're really new at this, or you're just dumb.
Or you are hired as bait.
I just point. That's a good idea.
You are hired to be expendable.
Maybe. But then why spend all the resources putting a curse on him? So that he couldn't say who cursed him, so that way they couldn't go after that whoever?
Make the Empire think he's important.
I'm gonna open my book and start writing stuff down as she's talking.
Or he's a distraction to us.
Do you think Mizel used him as bait to get us off of something?
Possibly.
They wouldn't do that.
Well, that would be weird timing, given that you guys only seem to be together for what, a month?
2 now.
Yeah. I've been there for almost half a year. Not really lining up, buddy.
Those models of constructs, those are the ones they used to take over Valentinia ages ago. This doesn't make any sense. You either did something minor, they used you as bait, or somebody's trying to fuck with us. Either way, you misstepped, and you didn't think of something, because they caught you and thought you were important. Also, you're a shit brother!
You think I'm a shit brother? Really? Because I couldn't talk to anything? I couldn't...
Did you think about the consequences of what you would do and how it would affect him? No!
Wilhelm, that's enough.
You think I don't care about him? For God's sake, I kept it away from it because I didn't want to be in with the shit.
You wouldn't have done it if you had cared.
I couldn't do anything. I have nothing left except him. And otherwise, I can't do anything to help him.
So let me get this straight. You care, so you get cursed and taken a magic vow of silence, yet you could have probably just rejected the offer and stayed in contact with your brother and not get tortured and not get hurt and not drag all of us into this.
He just gives a glare and then looks to you. Izzy's like, you and I both know very well that I wouldn't drag into the shit. I already lost enough. I already lost my family already. I don't need to lose you too.
Oh, look at where we are now.
You're not going to lose me.
Yeah, why do you think I kept you away? I wouldn't have cut off contact for a while if I didn't think I was safe.
I understand. I'm not mad at you.
Mom's making the... Are you serious? Look.
I would have expected to be mad for every right. But I thought I was going to be fine and get out, but apparently not. Apparently, they had a trap set for me. They thought of everything. Like clockwork.
It's the Empire. They always think of everything.
No shit. But I'm only a living being. I'm not a machine. Like they're fucking torturers.
Hey, you know what this means? And he like gets really excited because he's sitting on the bed. He starts like tapping on the bed excitedly in like rapid motion.
What?
You can go like undercover. We can give you a makeover. No one will know it's you.
Oh my god, I swear if you plan to do that, I will personally cut all my hair off. But
I can do it.
I'm pretty sure Opal is running to get something. Given that the news, I feel like Opal, before running into you all, got something. And you hear her knock and she's like, here. And she chucks it at you and it's another, and he catches it. It's another earring and he puts it on. He's like, Opal told me that you were working on a little something for your tiefling friend there. That's right.
I'm glad to know that the Rock was eavesdropping.
I wasn't eavesdropping. I saw the fucking amulet. I could
call for a rock.
Hey, at least rocks hurt when they're used. And she closes the door.
Do you want me to hurt you?
She's already outside.
And my arm...
She's already outside. She said, at least rocks hurt, and just closed the door.
Can I do something? I'll say to Opal because I'm outside with
My arm's like pulsing with like purple and black.
You didn't do anything wrong, Dex. And she just kind of slumps against the door, just kind of annoyed. But Lee's just kind of looking between. He's like, what's done is done. You fucking can't change shit. We got the precautions already done. They don't know it's any of you guys, so trying to find him is going to be like trying to find a needle in the straw.
He's stuck.
They can't scry at him. They can't use divination magic or any shit like that. And knowing him, with that lack of divination, it's going to make it a lot easier for him to hide.
So my shit died, and I got.
Well, I was just kind of idly pulsing with energy at the comment that,
Opal made.
Opal made.
Yeah.
I think I missed it.
Look, let's just stop for now. Fucking, we're just going in circles with the shit. He's out. He only gets so much information from him. For God's sake, it's like trying to talk to a freaking broken record. Just drop it for now. We can always figure out something later, but for now, we need to relax a little bit. I'm pretty sure you're done with... Listen. I know you think... I get it. You hate lack of answers. I could read it all over you. We all can. But sometimes, fucking fate has a way with screwing with people, and some things need to let the dog lay, basically.
Just kind of roll my eyes at them hard. Like I'm barely even listening to them.
Whatever. Everyone, just get a drink. Do something. Relax. Take the day off. It's been enough.
There is no day off thanks to the Viper.
There is... The Viper could fucking deal with his own shit. For God's sake, you could just...
Clearly not! Or else he wouldn't have needed us, would he?
Just calm down. Christ almighty. Just, come on, Beerfay. He kind of like grabs Beerfay and just drags him out. Izzy, come on.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to hop off the bed and follow.
Yeah. Just fucking take a chill pill for the day. Because apparently we can't see each other as flawed beings. We all have our fucking issues. And he closes the door behind all of you and goes downstairs with you, Opal, and Perve.
Bye.
I just look at everybody else in the room waiting for somebody to fucking berate me.
Dex is gonna walk in.
I assume Rook too.
Navy's pacing in circles, making agitated, chittering noises.
Oh my god, Kit Kat, what happened to your face?
Oh, fuck my face. I need to go wash this off.
Well, is anybody gonna make any fucking comments about how it was too rash?
Right.
Good.
He's a threat. I don't want him anywhere near us.
I get that we're all flawed beings, despite what the tiefling says. But he's not saying things. There are things that are being kept hidden for a reason. Either Nizel is making moves... oh, God. Either Nizel is making moves, or somebody is. Because there's no way they would use Empire fucking constructs for no reason. But no, I'm in the wrong. To them. And to Izzy. And Very, probably, if he was not comatose.
To the abyss with them.
I have my concerns for reasons. I didn't get these scars just because I was ditzing around in the Empire. I fucked up. Not of my own volition.
Sorry to interrupt, but who is the Empire again? And also, DM, question for DM: Does Sparrow is the Empire familiar to Sparrow in his memory?
Nope. This is more recent history.
I will just fucking vomit all the information I have.
Didn't Naval also have that one revelation that the Empire might be tied to the resurrection of that one god that caused the Age of Chaos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also kind of important.
We had a theory that they might be trying to do that.
Mia's player. So the Empire is like I seriously need context. So is the Empire like sort of imperialist overruling?
Yeah, right.
That's essentially
basically it.
These assholes have kind of been going from country
They're
to
the Fire
country, just kind of taking over, either through
the Fire Nation,
like forced peace, or through fucking bloodshed.
Eden made a valid point. They are basically the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
Basically the Fire Nation.
When did they appear?
I'm not saying.
I would have told you it happened a while ago. They killed Valentinian nobility.
Royalty.
Or nobility.
Royalty.
Yeah, royalty for God knows what reason.
Fun.
Probably.
Shits and giggles.
Man,
Dominance.
party dynamic is gonna get fucked.
How tragic. And who is this Viper that you speak of? Is she as well a part of the Empire?
It's the dude they've been talking to. The one
It's
that's
Izzy's brother. He's a Wanti. I like gestured under my eyes where the scales are. The Viper scales. I wasn't saying his name out of anger.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh, I'll probably have to force. Well, I was like, I'll probably have to force an apology so that way Izzy doesn't leave. Because we're all needed for this weird prophetic bullshit.
The typing returns.
Sorry.
Oh, that is to be fair. Wilhelm's just overthinking at the moment.
It's fair.
He's just kind of used to everything falling apart at the fucking seams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say y'all notice that Dex is starting to look a little red.
Are you angry at me? Is that why you're turning red?
What? No. No. This is just... There's just a lot going on.
I'm gonna...
Is Aletha trying to say something? Because I think I heard you try to say it.
No, that's me.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I'm gonna fucking, like, sit on my bed. Like, where you sit on it so your legs dangle off the side and just your back is, like, straight on it. He's like, fuck! This sucks!
Oh, and Aletha is just trying to think of, like, the consequences. Because, you know, she worships one of the minor fate deities here.
Yeah, I mean, you could talk to her.
Okay. Yeah, y'all know how Aletha's gonna sit in the corner, and y'all have noticed that she's got that necklace, but she actually goes, like, digging in her bag for something.
Ugh, I just, like, lean up. And Gunter's, like, sitting on the floor, or laying on the floor. And then, like, classic sad dog pose.
She has a very special method for meditating to contact the Istis.
Oh, right. Do you start, like, crocheting? Do you crochet with Dex to contact Istis?
She pulls that needle thread and this sort of slightly shimmering rainbow scarf that you can't really, that the end of is just kind of tucked into her bag. And she closes her eyes and concentrates.
I was not that far off. I was not that far off.
Roll a religion
Dude,
check.
she's gonna wake up with a fucking awesome quilt in front of her.
It's like Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, like,
Actually, sorry.
What the fuck is my religion modifier?
D100 plus religion.
Well, I
Yeah,
know
it's
that. What's my
intelligence.
modifier?
Mm-hmm.
It's intelligence, whatever your intelligence is.
Yeah, I think I'm proficient? Question mark.
I can't believe Kit Kat got blasted.
It was hilarious.
That was a 21 too.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Did you what roll was that? Was that an 18?
That was a, let me see.
Or was it a 19?
21 minus 4.
That was a 17. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Crystal, you got it. Later on, you got to tell us what he needed to beat that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Holy fuck! That's a roll.
What did you roll?
A 92.
Oh, you
That's
get
a whole ass conversation.
You close your eyes and focus, and eventually you
I'm gonna
find
eat a
yourself
cookie. I'm stressed.
out in the fields with the cottage not too far
my
along, and you see Istis knitting away.
At the thread of fate.
Yep. Ah, Lisa.
Which is why.
I was expecting you.
A lot is going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of prophetic crap going on. I'm just worried about how all this strife is gonna affect everything, especially with that going on, and
with all the stuff that just transpired between you and your friends.
yeah, that's kind of the worry and the Kickstarter, the fucking worrying and strifing. Worrying and all that.
Well, I will assure
Alether
you.
is not allowed to cuss. Alether is not allowed to cuss in front of goddess mothers.
Yeah. She nods and let me show you something. And she she takes like the quilt and she starts pulling it backwards almost, and you see like this series of patterns and shapes and figures. And she pulls up to a part where there's like a frayed area. It looks like something got yanked for a bit, and she recently fixed it, but it's not perfect. See this?
Yes.
This was from about 6 months ago, 3 days and 22 hours ago. Can you figure out what I'm referencing to?
She probably can. I'm dumb and stupid.
Pierre's capture, because that was 6 months ago.
She nods.
Something intervened. This situation with Pierre was heavily prepared for, just to protect him. However, something intervened toward my beautiful tapestry.
just like a fucking murderous look in her eye. She starts like measuring tension.
But if this wasn't frayed, there wouldn't have been issues. Pierre, your friend's brother, couldn't do anything about that. You can only prepare for so much. And of course, as referenced, we're flawed. But it takes a lot of gold to mess with my tapestries, you know?
Mm-hmm. I love how she just said they had fucking balls.
Yeah.
So
they know I keep a fucking gun behind me whenever I'm knitting.
I will give you this. The precautions already made have significantly reduced, and most likely they forgot about him already. They probably think that he's not going to be able to do shit, given that they believe probably that the poor mind is traumatized enough to the point that he's basically catatonic, given his state they were leaving him in most of the time. Strong will that one has. I'll give him that. So they're not going to bother. Poor Achilles tendon, that's for sure. But I will say this, because I can't exactly give away too much. Have a little more faith in people. Not everyone is fucking with shit they want to. Sometimes it's just people trying to get the advantage and try to control everything.
Alright, it's this call me out harder.
But your friend your friend means well, and you can't always change trauma. And I understand that. But
fucking time mommy, just killing me.
Just slowly but surely getting.
She's shoving the 2-foot-long sewing needle into me slowly.
Yeah. But do you understand why he can't help it? He's not bad per se.
Yeah.
He would never want Izzy to be harmed. They are brothers, as Izzy has said.
Well, you're a shit brother.
But
I just had so much venom in that.
But
yeah,
I loved it. Fucking call him out.
But I know there are some forces recently at work with helping me, and you need to help But you know already that you are all important already.
Emerald.
So, help ease the tensions. And don't always jump to the first thing. And that goes for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other questions you have for me, child?
No, I think that helped a lot. Thank you, my lady Eustace.
Of course. You have some time here. You can relax with me for a while. You still seem a bit tense.
Yeah, she is.
She just saw her friend go off the fucking wall.
Yeah, she's a little. She's kind of like a fucking spring that.
Yeah.
A spring that wants to be sprung,
Yeah.
but you've got like 3 rubber bands wrapped around it, so you're not letting
She
it.
stands up and continues to knit, and she leads you to a little tea table with already some snacks and such prepared. And she puts down her needles and she offers you some food. It's like it's like mentally like enjoying food, you know, memories and such. You're
I also assume that the needles keep clicking even while she's not doing it.
Are memories of food plagued by memories of eating mayo by the spoonful?
Does
I think all of us are scarred by that in character.
Speak for yourself.
Anyway.
If he could have and would have.
I'd say after an hour you eventually cut off your connection and
Oh Jesus, it's 1.
Yeah, by the way, during that entire time, she did not stop knitting, and also that the needle attached to her necklace was glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know she could fucking knit.
Yeah, look down. What the fuck have I just made? Because I was.
You made a very comfortable blanket that could be shared with the whole party. It is that big.
Jesus Christ, that's a big ass
blanket.
How long was she fucking knitting for?
An hour.
Do you know how long knitting takes?
Yeah, but if you're
to be fair, it was
Speed
not
knitting.
nude knitting.
So you guys.
When you talk to Istis, you just start speed knitting.
So basically, on your end, what you saw happen is she pulled out some thread and some needles from her bag. She closed her eyes. Her holy symbol of Istis started glowing, and then she started knitting like a fucking typewriter.
That's just stares in awe. A newfound appreciation fills their eyes.
Did this happen?
Yeah, but yeah, Aletha, you open your eyes to this reaction.
What the how could you? You've never been able to knit. The only thing your hands are good for is punching and... He just stops.
Fingering fun tunnels?
Yes! Finger painting.
Well,
you mean
I learned to be good at a third thing. I mean, it kind of helps when one of your gods you worship is with a god of knitting.
I thought you were going to say it kind of helps with fingering.
Wait, there's a god for that?
Too. I mean, she's more the goddess of time and fate, but I mean that's kind of a little bit.
Lady Istis. She writes the tapestry.
Yeah.
Did you get any insight?
She's gonna just kind of give the lowdown of what Lady Istis said.
Your god called me out.
A little bit.
She also told us all to calm the fuck down.
Hey, Alethra.
Yeah?
Can I have a ball? Do you have any yarn I could, like...
Dex has yarn.
I'm going to dig into my bag and I'm going to pull out a ball of yarn and give it.
What color is it?
Blue.
I was waiting for him to fucking respond. I was waiting for it.
But yeah, you get a ball of blue yarn.
I keep waiting for him to say something.
Thank you.
I'm gonna fucking... I'm just like... I'm gonna be like, hold on. So is the only thing strong enough to rip the veil would be something of getting close to her power.
I mean, I've seen a few issues with the tapestry, but that's more when she's looking back on it. How far ahead of Story and Song is this campaign again?
That's about like 100 so years ago. Hold on, let me check. It's exactly on the D.
It was 150, wasn't it?
I believe so. I gotta check. It's
One
in the
time I actually caught. I actually remember one time. It was. Y'all know the day. 150 years ago.
Yeah, it's always.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a legend at this point.
Yeah, I've read the books.
The entire tapestry was just drenched in tar.
I'm gonna look to Nebu. Didn't you say you thought that this thing that's behind the chain doors? Oh, I look at fucking Sparrow. The Unrelenting is the thing trying to get out right now. My ancestor said that he's trying to break his chains.
And I believe this empire is helping.
Sparrow grimaces.
I mean, you've been through it. I look at him. You would be the one to help us stop it.
I will do the best of that I can. Like I've said before, I do have my experiences with this cult, and it seems that they stayed like him, unrelentless throughout the eons.
Man.
Wait a minute. How long ago did this guy live?
He was in the gray, so that was about...
If you pull up the thing.
I'm looking at... Hold on, you typed it in, in Heralds and Meetings, I think?
I think it's in Being the Strange. Yeah, Being the Strange. You guys
Oh,
scroll
it
a
is?
little bit.
Okay. The gray is 30. What is that? 32,000 years ago?
No, that's just how long the era was.
Oh, so.
Add them together.
Oh, from the gray to.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Math.
Mood.
Yeah. Do you need the year? What it is in Lunar Capricious?
Lunar Capricious. I will. Just give me a fucking second, woman.
I remember when that event happened.
Yeah, you were alive back then.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, most certainly. This is like
funky shit.
Wait, what did she say?
It was
Funky
funky shit. The whole sky went black and the gods were quiet.
Yeah. Also, I will say, Sparrow did have that dream too. It was weird, but you guys, as the players, are gonna have to explain what the fuck happened. Like later.
With what?
With story and song. Our story and song.
Oh, hey, how many zeros are in a million?
6, fucker.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, we're almost at fucking 16 million years.
Oh my god.
What's the Lunar Capricious? What's the year right now?
193. You're very much in the beginnings of it.
It has been 15,932,193 years. That's how long Sparrow's been asleep.
Well, he's in the halfway point of the gray, so what was it? I gave you the year. You went to sleep.
Oh, well, I just added them up wrong.
Fucker! I 16072G.
G stands for the gray.
16072 is the number.
Okay, hold on. So I have to add that with the others then. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, plus his age. You're like, what, 30?
Oh!
He's 35.
35, thank you.
You're 10 years older than I am. You might as well do Izzy shit if you want to, because we're past 1, unless you want to start next episode with that, but I'm doing math.
I'll do it later.
16072
Sparrow
plus.
has yet to introduce himself to the new party member, so he's gonna do that.
He's walking downstairs with these people. They're like, oh, let's get away.
No, yeah, but here's the thing. You're meaning the other people of the group, not Izzy and such. You're just not meaning Izzy. You're meaning the rest of the group, like Very and such. But we'll do that next time.
Oh, I mean, like,
Izzy and Sparrow.
Izzy and Ithra, like, Sparrow didn't introduce himself to the both of them.
Yeah, so you go down there. All right. You see Pierre like taking down a couple of shots down there. Opal's just shaking her head, just seems frustrated. Izzy's sitting there. Lee's kind of tinkering with something.
I'm near almost done, so I'm just gonna but we're gonna do the voice one more time. So he goes up to Izzy first or unless Izzy's still talking with his brother.
They're all dead quiet. We're all kind of dead quiet at this point.
So Sparrow just walks over to Izzy and just a low key, just a low key introduction. Sparrow, it's a pleasure.
Waiter.
And takes out his hand to greet Izzy. Huh?
Where?
Sparrow is my name.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Izzy. And he shakes his hand.
As Izzy shakes his hand, it is cold as it is with everyone else because he's just a cold man.
Your hands are so cold. He coughs it and he starts breathing hot air on it.
Opal kind of baps his head. Is like, come on, knock it off.
I'm trying to help.
It'll be fine.
Well, I'm told that a lot. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Izzy. And it's unfortunate that we did have a little bit of a kerfuffle, but I do hope we all get along sparingly. I think my dog's eating garbage. I'll be right back.
Oh no! Oh god.
Yeah, but I think I might cut it off for tonight because it is almost 1:30. So.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, I am sorry about the kerfuffle.